That stew smells so good. And then
a little bit, you know.
Yep, it's at the simmer stage, and you're like, I got my bowl, I got my spoon, I'm ready to eat. Let's go. And then they like, no, never mind.
Biscuits.
Yep.
Just waiting on them biscuits.
Yep.
Then you know what? We don't like this stew. We're gonna make a new batch.
Yeah, they just dump the whole pot, and you're like, fuck me.
A bag of salt in the stew. We gotta throw it out.
Yeah. You don't want that stew. Buy this new stew. Hey, it's finally here. We can retrieve it. Hopefully it doesn't get destroyed on the elevator.
Welcome.
Hey, Vapor Void, what's up? We got Bendy and Jax here. We're about to head over to Pyro and see if we can retrieve a...
Where the hell is Vapor Boy? I don't see no Vapor Boy.
Yeah, Vapor Void's in Twitch chat.
Andy.
It's not even showing you streaming in
Large
Twitch.
hanger or your medium hanger?
I'm at large. Large. It should be.
Hold on, I'll refresh.
I'm looking at my ugly ass face.
Ooh!
There we go. Yep, I just
You
waved.
jumped too soon, Jax. You went right through the floor.
CIG completely swapped out his pot of stew. Ain't no fucking stew for you, mister.
Now you're way over
Thankfully, I
there.
had my helmet on.
Right? Oh my god. Vapor, we were just venting about CIG.
Bro, we could probably. Oh, he left out. Damn, I would say if we sent down your freight elevator, we could probably catch him because he was right there in it.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he was right in the freight elevator area.
Ramp's coming down. You should be able to just run right on what time you guys get out. If it would hit the floor. God damn it, CIG.
The heck?
Vapor, how you doing on this Sunday?
I gotta exit the menu and come back in.
Why, are you
Yeah.
floating through space?
Yeah, he's trapped in that
No.
station.
Oh shit, dude, you're in geometry.
The med bed.
Fuck. Yeah, exit the menu and come back. So if you're in space, I can scoop you up, but if you're stuck in there...
Yeah, I literally got stuck in the med bed. It wouldn't let me do anything.
Hmm. That was us yesterday, Vapor. We did some cleaning, some straightening up.
Good old feature citizen.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on.
Bite my shiny metal ass.
There we go. Don't forget to do first before Attack Cat gets in there and snipes it from you. Attack Cat likes to sneak in there and get that first before you get a chance to do it.
Actually, that don't matter. Because I'll do first, and then he'll jump in and he'll do first, and he'll still get first.
It's not supposed to let you redeem it more than once.
27x times first.
It has to us once at least, I've seen. I did first that one day. It was in there for like an hour. They jumped in and they did first.
I gotta check the timeout on that. It's supposed to be like 20 hours.
Alright, there we go. Now I can move. Good old feature citizen.
I got more. Relax, babies. I got one for you, Bootsy. Relax. Yeah, I gotta check that timeout. It's supposed to only have a It's supposed to have a cooldown like 20 hours.
Well, it gave it to Vapor Void, I guess. It didn't give it to me.
Wait, what? But you typed it first. What the fuck? Okay, bot. What the hell's going through your little AI brain? Let me see here. I'll have to fuck with it.
Yeah,
Probably
no
tomorrow.
worries. I don't even care about it.
Pagan large hanger.
See, Vapor said he did the redeem.
Oh, you did the redeem? I didn't catch you do it. Doing decent, redeemed first. Oh, I see. You were just... Oh, you redeemed it through Twitch. I see what's going on. Okay. Twitch is letting people redeem it, and the bot is using the command, so it needs to come out of the Twitch regimes. Understood. Channel point rewards. We need to take Twitch. We need to find the first command and take that out. Where is it? First. Is there a way to turn it off? Enabled. Boom. There you go. Done. Problem solved. Okay. Now I understand better.
Pagan.
Copy. I understand now.
Launch complete.
Yeah, see, it's finally catching up.
I see all the kitty cats.
Oh yeah, we just fed them too. We just fed them. When I saw you type treats, I started doing feeding.
The sanctity of this place has been fouled.
Thank you. And please visit again.
Shields off.
Alright, let's set course for Pyro. There we go. Let's see if we can get that refinery order going. I know some of it came off of your mole, some of it came off of Freezy's Prosy.
Yep, 8 of the mole bags should be mine.
Mm-hmm. Well, I took the whole mass. The whole mass is waiting a checkmate.
We should see 16 mole bags.
I don't remember. I think it was 33 was the total count of bags. Doing better here? Yep.
If you would join us.
Hey, Chad. Hey, Fixer. What's up? Yeah, Mrs. B's doing Sunday school today. So I'm here goofing off while she's forming young minds. So yeah, we got the couch set up, we got the living room straightened out, got the doggy kennel taken down. I'm going to put laminate flooring out in the cat room. And then we're going to move the litter boxes out there. What I got to do is... I don't think I'm going to run the air conditioner in the cat room anymore because it's fucking Florida and window shakers burn a hell of a lot of power. So I think what I'm going to do is build kind of like what would equate to like a porch door on the passageway between the laundry room and the cat room. I think I'm going to build out a wooden door there, maybe with a window across the top so we can see out, and on the bottom I want to have a cat flap so they can push that open, go out there, use a litter box, and then come back in the house. That way I don't have to run the air conditioner out there. Give them a cat pool. If they liked water, I'd go for it. Because we have a long garage. I turned half of it into a cat room with a big cat window looking out into the garage part where they can watch Daddy when he's out there putzing around. Kitty shelves, all kinds of stuff.
Quantum travel complete.
Give me control. Give me control. Come on, let me move my freaking ship.
Quantum
There it is.
complete.
Holy crap. Yeah, but if we can get this refinery order started, that'd be awesome. You need to slow down, Pagan, because you can't hit that gate at 900 meters a second. Becky and Matt were talking about going to Florida. I wonder if they're there yet. What part of Florida were they going to? Florida is like an upside-down L. You've got the part that points towards Cuba that looks like a kind of like someone wearing a tie. The peninsula.
Florida don't look like an elbow, but yeah, okay.
An upside down L. If you take an L and turn it upside down, where the tip is pointing down instead of up, you got the panhandle part, the flat part.
Spock pointing down.
Yep, there you go. The peninsula points down towards Cuba. And the panhandle's the flat part. It's what a lot of southern Floridians call southern Alabama.
Shields on. Shields off.
But anyway, most people tend to go down towards the peninsula part.
I want to go back to Sanibel Island, but I heard the last few hurricanes that have come up the west coast have absolutely destroyed the island.
It has. It really has. I love Florida. I absolutely love Florida. And it's not just because my family's here. Florida's just home to me. I lived in Tampa for 15 years. Oh, she is not handling like it should be. What the fuck? Oh, we still got juice left in engines. Juice left to put into engines. That's why. Got missing thrust here. Here we go. I just don't want to take my hands on sticks.
Trying to bring an Idris through this tunnel.
Actually, the bigger the ship, the easier it is to fly through it. A C2 handles a lot better than a mole does. And the mole handles a lot better than, say, a Hornet. I've flown a Hornet through here, a mole, a C2, an Asgard, a Zeus. Hey, Bootsy. Whoa, lots of glitching here. Checkmate. Here we go. You lived in Jacksonville and Palm Bay many moons ago? Gotcha. Jacksonville, for those who don't know, is on the northeastern tip of Florida. God damn it. I had my course set and you just fucked that shit up, SC. What the hell? My HUD's all glitchy.
Quantum travel engaged.
The fuck is going on with this shit? Okay, the rest of my screen's not acting fucky like that, just my HUD, so... What the shit? Thank you. Let me get out of the seat and get back in. Maybe that'll reset it. I live about an hour and a half, 2 hours away from Tallahassee, Fixer, to put things in perspective.
Quantum fuel 75.
Yeah, my HUD's still glitchy as fuck. And I'm getting the impression that the game engine's trying to simulate distortion? Because the rest of it isn't glitchy. The MFDs are crystal clear, you're crystal clear. It's just my HUD that's fucky.
Try Alt X.
Right? Get out of the seat.
You can't wipe your HUD from sitting down.
Yeah, you can. But see, it's all blocky and... Here, let me share my screen. I'll show you what I mean.
I don't understand how it was in front of your hand when you wiped your visor. Isn't that HUD supposed to be on the computer, on the screen, like in front of you? Wipe your visor again.
It is.
Yeah, see, it's stuck to your helmet. Take your helmet off and on. Like, there's no reason you should see that.
Mm-mm. Still glitchy. What the fuck? Oh, only 5. Yeah, have you ever been to the Emerald Coast, Fixer? If you go to the Gulf of Mexico side along the Panhandle part, the flat part, the water's absolutely gorgeous. Even without a helmet, it's still glitchy. What the hell? Yeah, it's something.
I think your character needs cataract surgery there, Pagan.
Apparently, he needs something because he's seeing a digital glitch. That's what he's seeing in.
Quantum travel.
Get in the pilot seat, fucktard.
That should be fixed.
If I can't get in this seat, we're going to have a problem. You've been to Clearwater? Jax, I may need you to have you fly us in, buddy. It's not letting me get back in the pilot seat here. You can't either?
Game?
Okay, so it ain't just me then.
Maybe server crash.
God damn it.
What are you guys working on?
Trying to get into the fucking pilot seat, but this game won't let us.
I can get into Copilot just fine.
Yeah, I even tried the F key. Indy, can you get in the pilot seat? I'm going to exit and go to the lower deck and come back up. Maybe that'll reset my character in the game. Because we're sitting here with no fucking shields in space near a station that's high traffic. This game could have picked a worse place in time to do it, but not by much. Goofball, what's new and improved with you, buddy? Okay. Through our portal of many doors.
I even tried from the thought menu.
Yep, I tried PIT as well.
That.
We ain't doing shit, motherfucker.
All right. Bedlog?
I can't with you guys here, and if we kick you guys out, you're going to be right back in Stanton.
But
I don't think it'll let you.
Out into space, you bedlog
and come back in on your server. Yep, fair point.
and come back in on our server. It should be in the same space.
Yep, fair point.
So,
You're playing in the PTU. You still can't leave Area 18. The hell?
all right, open the front door. Open.
Yeah, see, I've even got HUD glitch on my screen here. If I look straight ahead, you see that right there in the yellow, in the red, or in the gray? Yeah.
All right, I'm out. I'm closing it up.
Try Alt F4ing. Restart your game. Whenever I have HUD issues like that, I always restart my game and it usually works well. It's working.
Well, I want a menu log first. Then I'll do that. I don't want to have to go through the jump gate again with these people. Some of these people are having trouble getting back through the jump gate.
Okay, could you send me a party invite when you get to menu?
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, we're going to Alt F4 now. Quickly launch it again. And rejoin. Oh, I just
How
saw
long it take to get to the station from here, EVA?
23 clicks. It'd take you a hot minute. Take you a hot minute. Checkmate.
Can't you run out of jetpack fuel now? Too?
Not yet. Not yet.
Well, EVA is pretty much decoupled mode.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's slow. It's just slow.
Yeah, I see Bendy heading towards the station.
Might as well. I'll open up the front of the goldfish and guppy your asses up once I get back in the ship.
All right, I'll
Boo Bear.
start making my way towards.
Well,
the
I just
station.
jumped out the ship and it just continued going that direction.
No.
Like, it wasn't intentional. I was just wondering.
I don't know. Okay. I'm live. I haven't seen him. Okay. Mrs. B's back.
Pagan's back.
Yay! All right. Please tell me Glitch Face is gone. No more Glitch Face. Good deal. Maybe I can get in the chair. Can I get in the chair too? Am I allowed in the chair?
No. Chair privilege has been revoked.
Apparently. Yay!
Oh, good old feature citizen making us trouble to just play it.
All right.
On board.
Gotcha.
Nobody face planted on that pickup.
I tried. I tried.
Shields off.
There is so much potential space on this ship wasted.
Mm-hmm. Starfare's the same way, and so is the Reclaimer.
Why can't we have a drop down in that top section right there? Little runabout ship. You could put one of them MXs or whatever right there. It could even be storage for the Atlases.
Yeah. You could also give us up in the nose a roof-mounted cargo grid for like 1, 2, and 4 SCU boxes.
I kind of feel like you could put a Merlin in there.
That too.
All right, where am I? Should be over here. The Arena Area 18 is really pretty cool. Only issue is the sound follows you no matter where you go. Oh, wow. Really? Hey, Cosmic. I heard you come in. Yeah, kind of like the hangar sounds when they started doing the persistent hangars. For a while there, the hangar sounds would follow you inside the ship.
I also heard the rain sound comes through some of the ships pretty obnoxiously as well.
Yes.
Landing gear down.
And yeah, add variations to the sound of it, not just very small snippets.
My lights aren't working either. How awesome. Nope, there they are.
It worked. They're just shit placed.
Right?
Oh,
Sorry, my landing was catawampus? Like, one landing gear is higher than the other, and it doesn't make any damn sense to me.
Wait, what are you guys doing in Pyro anyway? What are you guys getting?
Trying to get the refinery order going from Friday.
Oh, okay.
Yes. The mega refinery ordered all the pods. I didn't send it down the freight elevator before we broke party, and now it thinks they're stolen. I'm hoping that it's still retaining ownership, and it thinks that some of these are owned by Jackson Bendy. I don't know that Bendy had any
I
that
have
he sent
four
out. Four, okay.
from that first day. Then
Okay.
I don't care about it.
Yeah, this is the new Invictus blue paint. It's better looking than the original, older one. Remember, there was a Invictus from like 2950 or 51 or some shit like that. That one's, I think it's a lighter color blue. It doesn't have the gold stripes on it. This one's got all the gold plating and stuff. I actually like it more than the original, but I don't want to get rid of the original.
The other one. All right, let me run over there.
Yeah, of course, you would go to the one farthest away from the.
No, I just want to store the ship. I'm going to go over there where you guys are. But I don't want to store it if you guys are in the middle of running across it. Yeah, I'll probably wind up picking up a second one of the new blue Invictus paints. But I do want to keep one of the old ones.
The pad.
Okay.
Is that paint darker blue?
It's a darker, richer blue, and it's got gold accents, better gold accents on it. The original paint is not as good as this. They both look good, but the original paint looks better, I think.
Yeah, the original one looks good. I like that lighter blue. It actually just pops.
Yeah, I just wish it had the gold. The gold plates on it. The gold plates really pop good.
I just wish the paint would go in the interior at some point. At some portions of it.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Remember when the Polaris bugged out? With the paints on it? Paint the whole
what way?
thing purple.
Oh, yeah.
Even the interior.
I didn't pull the ship back up, so I don't know what the hell it's doing.
It was trying to eat you.
Apparently. Okay, I'm going to pull these bags up.
The
Ship's
Zeus is coming
back up.
What?
Yeah, it's coming right back up.
What the fuck?
You want me to tell you why?
Why? Oh, the Atlas is in there.
What? No.
Yep.
There's no Atlas in that, is it?
Yep.
With nothing in your hangar.
Oh, no, that's true. It shouldn't be. Hey,
You
Mike.
ran across the hangar door and it read you was being in on the pad, so it didn't send it down.
Son of a bitch. Okay, there's 33 items here, most of which should be empty, or some of which should be empty. I'm bringing them up over here, Jax. If you send them down, then run to a refinery order, do what you can, then we send them all back up, and Bendy sends them down and does what he can. That should do everything except for the ones that may be attributed to Freeze.
Freezing.
And I don't know how much of those he had.
I
If any.
need to
think
pull
he had
these
it, but
off
four.
grid and put them back on, right? I should just be able to send it down.
Yep,
Yeah,
send it
just
down.
send them right back down.
Mm-hmm. And when you get to the refinery, do you know your way around the pyro refineries?
I have not been to any of the pyro refineries.
Okay, I'll show you where to go then.
All right, come on. I'm registering 0 of 896 SCU.
Yeah, there's nothing on that elevator.
Motherfucker, let me try bringing it up again. SC, what the shit?
He's gonna send it down. The ship's
Yeah.
gonna come back up with it all in it.
Oh my god. Why do I play this dumpster fire of a game again? Remind me.
You love it.
Because this shit's fun.
Right? It's the most funnest dumpster fire ever.
It's not the game itself. It's the people we meet along the way.
It really is. To be completely truthful with you, it is. I've had a lot of fun times in SC. Okay.
And I mean, we're straight gonna have Stockholm syndrome when the game's working right.
Right, I'm
because
mugging.
we're gonna be expecting something to break.
I'm so used to using workarounds, I don't even remember how some of this shit's supposed to work.
There we go. Okay, I see stuff on the grid.
Okay. Next time, I know my lesson. Don't leave the fucking freight elevator console till it's fully up.
All right, lowering, waiting until I see it in my warehouse.
You guys see the new hangar flare that we're getting at SC for the long-term concierge backers?
Okay,
Huh?
I registered.
There it is right there.
64 SCU.
That's what we're getting for being long-term SCU backers.
I wouldn't put it past Chris to do something.
Jared would probably do it. Okay, so you're going to want to go to this elevator, and there'll be a panel on the wall that says refinery.
Is it bad? I kind of want that just for Halloween.
That'd be awesome. So there's an option on the elevator for refinery.
Refinery deck. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Ship dealer, docking port.
The ship dealer reminds me of Levski. Remember that guy that had the ship cells? You see the word
Oh,
shops?
yeah.
Pyro reminds me of Levski. Like
It does.
Everything here is Levski.
Mm-hmm.
I have a theory for something that's coming
There you
this
go.
year.
Okay,
Because
let's see.
I feel like we're going to Nick's soon.
Again,
God,
I feel
that's
like
true
we're gonna
fixer.
get Nick's.
checkmate. Mother trucker.
What?
Set up work order.
There are a lot of them in there.
0 of SCU.
What the shit? Fuck. Okay, well then they're borked. They're borked.
Are hangars outside of your main station persistent yet?
He's mowing the lawnmower.
Uh,
If he can just mow it, we can weed eat the rest.
kinda, not really.
That's fine.
It doesn't make sense that those bags are coming up as stolen.
Yeah,
Yep.
even if it doesn't.
Even if they were stolen, didn't they say piracy would?
Right. That's why it doesn't make sense. We should still be able to refine them.
Mm-hmm. It's frustrating, though. I gotta be honest with you. I'm very frustrated with it.
Oh yeah, this 100% reminds me of
We would be
Levski.
honored if you would join us.
You guys go back to the docking, to the hangars.
No, I went to the ship dealer to check it out.
Okay.
I went up here to buy some ammo for a gun. I can't get ammo instant.
Now, when I tried going to the admin consoles the other night, I couldn't buy any cargo here.
Maybe
sell the
stolen,
gun.
or you can't refine. You have to sell the ore outright. So go to the other terminal.
That's true. That's true. Hell, even a 50% loss is better than a total loss.
Wait, I don't think. Did they say that that was added to this patch, or was it the next patch that was added in the war sale?
Refinery deck.
Because I think that was the thing that they were talking about that was missing from the patch for refining.
Oh, was it?
I think that might have been the thing that was missing from the patch was the selling the ore from the bag, from the inventory.
Or
Me too,
sales.
Monkey. I didn't try raw ore cells. I just tried doing refinery order.
Yep,
But still try it.
nothing
They could
there
do it.
as well.
It's not showing there either.
Nope.
All right, then I guess we'll just salvage the Argo bags.
Yeah, you can sell the bags.
Yeah, let's just keep the bags, the Argo bags, so people can throw them on their prospectors. And I'll just leave the mist bags here. I'm not too worried about those. Hey, Claire.
The mist bags sell for 7K each. Sell them all.
Oh, there you go. Then I guess sell them all. Go down to the... Where would you sell them?
Have you seen my Vertivers?
You can try selling from the cargo deck. Yeah, go for it. Sell them all.
Cargo deck.
The battery died? Oh, that's right. You got a new battery. Yeah, baby. Thank you. Appreciate the microphone in the face. I'm trying to kill me with a microphone. She is. You guys saw it. You're witnesses.
All right, cargo shop. Nope. Can't sell those here.
If we want to load them onto the C2, we can take them back to Stanton and try to sell them there. We might get more money in Stanton. That's up to you guys, though. I have moved those fucking bags 8 times.
Yeah, let me go back to the ship dock. I want to buy a Atlas. The little ground vehicle from Argo, is that a
Geo. The mining one? Or the 4-wheel thingy, the truck?
the 4-wheeled thing?
Let me find it.
ESV-SM.
Yeah,
Is that what it is?
What do you want to know about it?
Is it a tractor truck?
I can tell you in a minute.
Like, does it have a tractor beam on it?
No, it doesn't have
Yeah.
a tractor beam on it.
No, but it has a 4 SCU grid space on it.
Ah, okay.
It's basically a little orange-red wagon.
Alright. I'll purchase
I like the little thing. It's
an
nice.
Atlas.
It's alright. It just doesn't have any real use right now. I think
Maybe. If
I think I've still got one. I had one
Requires
for a
lot of
while.
storage.
I may have
Alright.
upgraded or melted it or something.
Pagan's large hangar.
Yeah, I don't have it anymore. It's gone. Okay, let's pull the C2 up.
Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
I should be able to call up my Atlas on the deck.
Okay, well, yeah, we can send this thing down. You can pull the Atlas up if you want.
No, I heard you should be able to pull it up on the freight elevators now.
No, that's PTU.
It's PTU,
That's
buddy.
PTU? Okay.
Yeah, let me send this back down. You can pull your Atlas up. C2. Just gotta wait for it to finish this little animation.
Are you sure? Pull up in that hangar?
I pulled mine up in the big hangar before.
But someone else is in your hangar?
Your vehicle has been moved.
I don't know about
I always
that.
thought- I always thought it was sent to their whoever's pulling it up's hangar.
I don't know.
Else's.
But I have
you can-
one that we can pull up. That's fine.
Welcome.
Your insurance claim has been met.
Oh, it is, Krieg. The Hull C is so buggy. I only test it in the PTU now. Because I'm tired of just throwing millions at that thing. Literally millions at that thing.
Which one?
The Hull C.
Oh.
I know it works really good for the interstellar cargo missions, actually.
Can
Does
I
it?
hop on the ASOP here, Pagan?
Yeah, no problem.
Please visit
Give it a try, see what it'll do.
Welcome.
See if you can pull it up here. Yeah, I haven't done any Hull C hauling missions. Bendy and I, the last time Bendy and I did a hauling mission together, I think it's been a couple of weeks. We were doing something in the... I want to say
Really?
C2.
Come on, gang.
Hey, Bloodbeard, what's up? You having decent luck with the Hull C? What the hell? Because Dude. The last 3 times I've tried the Hull C out buying cargo, it's been I don't get a option to park in the big magic square to get my cargo.
Nope. For some reason, it's just infinite police wait.
Hmm.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay. Bloodbeard, I you need to rub some of your luck off on me, buddy. Here, I'm going to pull my Atlas up. You can use it. I've already
That's all right.
claimed
We'll
it.
just claim it when we get back to Arc L2.
It may be spawning at your hangar. Oh, you want to take it with you to Stanton is what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
I thought you
That's
wanted
fine.
to try it out and use it. That's what I thought you wanted. So
Yeah,
I've got
I'll just
mine.
claim mine.
Okay, cool. Because I mean, I'm actually not a big fan of it, to be truthful with you. It has a lot of promise, but it's so slow and it's so awkward to use it.
I was testing it in the PTU. It goes a lot faster now.
Does it?
Okay. Got new audio on it.
Okay.
New walking sound.
Bendy just sent all the bags down.
Okay.
I might as well check while I'm here.
Go for
Or
it.
if not, I'm going to wonder.
That's fine.
No, that's fair.
Do your thing. I'm staring at a giant hole in the ground. The crazy thing is every time I use the Halsey experience, a new bug I've not seen before. Hey, Com, what's up? Yeah, most of the bugs that I experience with the Hull C are either it doesn't give me an option to fly to the square to pick up the cargo, or when I come in to sell it, it doesn't give me an option to fly into the square to unload the cargo. That's the 2 most common errors I get with it. The other error I get is not being able to buy cargo for the Hull C. I click the Hull C and it's giving me a different ship's cargo grid or no cargo grid. Right Alt N. 3 times fast. Okay, yeah, I've got a button bound to my stacks over here that is for cargo calls. So, what button is this? A2 is cargo deck calls and A1 is jump tunnel calls. B5 is landing gear or landing calls.
All right, Pagan. I'll be right back.
Do your thing.
Wait, is there a button for jump tunnel calls?
Yep, there is. Activate jump point. Yeah, there is.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like the ATC call, like the old 4.
Nope. I've got B5 is request a hangar or docking. A1 is jump point activation, and A2 is cargo deck. Is calling the cargo unloading and loading. So I mean, I'm just like bloop, hit the button and nothing happens. And then it's like, well, that didn't work. Let me try going into my contacts. So I go into contacts and hit that. Well, hey there, Doreen Brampton. How are you? So yeah, I'll go into the cons menu and hit friends and try it there. It doesn't work there either. 3 or 4 times. Okay, Bloodbeard, I will try it again, buddy. I will try it again. If that is the clue to make that shit work, I'll be happier than a pig in shit. Because I love Hull C runs. They're fun. Tired? Okay, so there we are. Let's change this guy a little bit. Whoop, whoop. We're glitching. We're glitching. Rotate you around. I've never had trouble calling the cube if I press it a few times. I honestly feel Beverly Hull C owners feels like we've been bug-ridden since... It has. It has. It really has. And remember when it first came out, the asshats were Deliberately flying into the square where you were waiting on your cargo? What the... remind me why I play this game, guys. I'm really struggling today. I'm really struggling. People would fly into the square while you were waiting on your cargo and glitch it. Or they'd sneak aboard your ship after you pulled it. It was just not a good place to be.
Oh, that's weird. Ruin Station gave me a large hangar.
That should be the fastest way to get it down right there.
Launch complete. Engines off.
Let's go ahead and refuel. There we are. Shame 2 seems like an awesome... Yeah, it is, and it is a lot of fun when it works. Is it Chia? I'm probably murdering your name, I'm sorry. It's not on purpose. Do your fair share of hijacking, but never haulers or salvagers of personal code, I guess. Yeah, I've done piracy a couple of times against other players, but every time I've done piracy for those players, against those players, I should say, I've sent them more than the cargo was worth once we were done. I've always made sure that they never took a financial loss from my bullshit. Alright, that's an Argo, so we'll grab this. Krieg, they just don't seem to think that it's a priority. I don't think you were here when Bindi and I were talking earlier, but I was venting about it and basically used an analogy of someone cooking stew. Just imagine that someone's in there and they're cooking a pot of stew and the stew smells fucking awesome and they get right up to the point where they're simmering it and they're just making the biscuits. And then suddenly you go in the kitchen and they've dumped the pot of stew and are starting a brand new pot of stew. So now you're like, what the fuck? That's the way it feels to me sometimes in this game. Like they take a project up to about 95% completion and you think, oh, no problem. They will come back to it in their own time and they'll finish it. But then they just scrap the whole fucking thing and start over. And you're like, but damn it, I've been smelling that stew cook for like 2 hours. I'm fucking hungry. Give me my fucking stew, Sig. So nobody has ever bought a whole sea on the plate. Oh, people have. People have. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why are you not doing the blue highlight of Snappy Snappy?
The other one's not snapped to the grid.
I thought I had it snapped to the grid. Oh, you were stay to grid. Just lock down right there. Sit. Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog. I think what Chai's about to say, maybe I'm wrong here, but I think what Chai's about to say is that technically they pledged to back a project. That's probably where they're going with that. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Because that's an argument that I've heard said before. When you pledge you're putting the game... Yep, there we go. That's where I thought they were going with it. I gotta tell you, Chai, I'm not attacking you personally, and I understand your opinion and the validity of your statement, but I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. When people throw that shit at me, it pisses me off.
Like you're justifying the bait and switch, because no, I didn't pledge for the game itself. I pledged for this game to have that ship.
So, again, I'm not attacking you personally, and I understand what you're saying, and yes, technically in the fine print, that's the case. So you are 100% right. But I am going to tell you that when people put that boilerplate up in my face, it pisses me the fuck off. Because that's not the way it is presented on the Pledge Store. On the Pledge Store, all the imagery, all the media, the text on the screen, everything is presented in a way that makes you want to purchase that product because you think it's going to improve your gameplay experience and make things better for you. That's the primary... That's the way all that information is portrayed. It's not portrayed like, hi, thank you for being fucking awesome. Would you like to spend an additional $550 to back this project? Great, here you go. No, it's presented as like, buy this ship. This ship is awesome. It hauls this much cargo. It has 3 pieces of landing gear and 2 tractor beams. You know, that's the way it is presented. So, and I think the reason why it is presented that way is because they get more people pledging to back the project and buy that particular item off the store by verbalizing it the way that they do.
Well, the initial, $100 and some million we did to do the Kickstarter, that was pledging to buy the game for the game to get made. The rest of it is all for the stuff inside the game they're promising to make with the game.
Yep.
Like the game was already promised when we gave them the Kickstarter money, and they passed it into something else. And he decided, let's make promises for a bunch of other stuff we can put inside this game that we've already been funded to create.
Yeah, but yes, Chi,
So now
you're
we're
absolutely
just
right.
Making it better.
Yeah, that's not the way that they're presenting it, though. They are definitely targeting the audience for buying something. Yep, I get it. And again, I want to be clear. I'm not attacking you. I'm pissed off at CIG because that's the way that they do it. Their priority is raising funds. I guarantee tons of people are avoiding pledging $500 for Halsey due to the bugs. They could raise even more if they fixed it. Well, yeah, I agree completely. And look at what happens when a ship comes out of concept phase and goes into flight ready. The price goes up. They sell more of them, and the price goes way the fuck up. Usually 20%, sometimes more. We're going to haul them back to Stanton. And we're going to play a game of giant-sized 3D chess with them. Because at this point, their only value is being ore pods. I can't even empty the content out of them. Some of them have material in... Actually, all of these should have material in them.
I'm curious. If we were to reattach these to... to a mole...
Let's try it. Let's take them back to Stanton, and I'll meet you in the black. We'll try that shit.
If we could get the ore out of them that way. Just one last...
Hey, I'm down for it. Grab when we get back to Stanton. Where's your mole? I'll fly where the mole is. You can spawn that shit.
Arc L2.
Okay, I'll fly to Arc L2 then. You can attach them, fly in, try starting a refinery order.
Well, I put all the Argos out. Thought we were just going to get rid of those mist bags.
Let's try a couple. Let's try a couple.
Wait, how many mist bags are there?
You put like 15 on here.
Oh, never mind then.
We'll take just a handful, like 4 of them.
I've got 4 right here. And then the Argo bags are here in the back. We've got 7 here. 4, 8, 12. I think we got 19 right now. If the rest are just mist bags, then no whoop, we'll just leave that shit.
Good.
Yeah, we're golden.
We're good then.
Fucking nice, get out of here. You said Arc L1 or Arc L2?
L2.
L2. Okay, we'll go to Arc Lima 2 and grab your mole and see if we can attach and sell. And by the way, Chai, I wanna put this out there because I don't recall seeing your name in the channel here a lot, so I don't know how familiar you are with me. I do get pretty opinionated when it comes to SE. Sometimes I just explode when it pisses me off. But I'm still here playing this dumpster fire. Thank you for popping in the channel. Thank you for speaking your opinion. I enjoy intelligent conversation. First time? Well, hell, thank you. I appreciate it. So, you're definitely welcome here. I'm trying to put things out there in a way where it's 100% clear. That I love this project and I want it to succeed. Otherwise, I would have left fucking years ago. Mrs. B can tell you I've been back in this game.
I think a lot of us older backers are kind of in that same jaded spot. We love what this could be, but we just hate seeing the toxic pay to win or cash grab mentality that CIG has become.
Yeah, I think the whole AI Blades thing, I think that woke up a lot of backers that were more forgiving in the past. It definitely put things in a highlight.
It even pissed off the people that let the Atlas slide.
Does anybody need to go anywhere else in Pyro while we're here?
Yeah, no. I got nothing over here.
Okay, just checking before I depart the premises.
Bro, all they did in PTU is give me like 80 more reasons not to come to Pyro.
The worms?
Well, no, I don't care about the worms. The radiation, the lightning, the solar flares, the acid rain.
Oh, shit.
I am seriously
the increased
disappointed
wind
that-
is going to knock your ships around even more.
I'm just sad you can't even drive a vehicle down to that even event at all. No vehicles.
Wait, what?
Not even ground vehicles, yeah.
So you can't fly to the place,
You have to
right?
get on the tram to get there. You have to get on the tram. The only way to get in there. Unless I do need
It's
to.
the only way to stop griefers, though, bro. Like,
oh, that's true. That's true.
Dude, if they wanted to stop them, they would have to put something in the sky, because you can get over the facility in the sky still.
Well, I just watched part of Salty Mike's video where he was doing the Apex Valacar thing. And
all for the eggs shit, and people were just spawn camping and shit.
Yeah, well, the video that I watched part of it this morning while I was working on a thumbnail. And he had a big disclaimer in there when it started. He stated that the experience that they had is not typical, because normally it's much harder to get in there. The server populations are much higher. The frame rate is shit.
Stream you were watching.
Was it yesterday's? Okay.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, so. But I have to say, the experience looked awesome, and I'd love to try it with the right group of peeps. But I would want to wait.
Server pop up.
Yep. And I'd want it to be a good experience. I don't want my first time trying it to be shit. Trying to change this battery out in the farm for Mrs. B.
When I did with this random group, it was actually really fun, but when we got to the end, it was a disappointment. Because apparently only one worm can be spawned at a time on the planet.
The giant ones?
Mm-hmm.
How many do you want to fight, though? That motherfucker looked vicious.
No. I mean, one per, facility. Like, one facility per planet can have one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think it's a bug right now, but...
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I misinterpreted what you said. I thought you meant that you want to fight more than one giant motherfucking worm at one time. Like, are you insane?
My reading of this whole thing is the getting to that facility by any means. And you can't get there by ship, but it kind of means you got to take a ground vehicle, which, okay, that's fine. That's perfect, because I've been wanting to use ground vehicles more. When you get there,
fair point.
I've had a pulse die in the air. I took a C2, crash landed it, but the tanks died.
We got the fucking Atlas and shit that they were like, These'll be great. You can take your crew into areas where you can't fly.
I swear to God, if they put that fucking Atlas in the store, this project's gonna die.
Oh, not the Atlas. I'm sorry. Well, I said Atlas. I meant the troop carrier. It's
Like,
the
they had
Atlas
all the shit
package
for this new patch, or last patch. The tank cannon.
God damn! I can't get this
stuff.
fucking battery out of here. What the hell? This thing's beyond child-proof. This motherfucker's like pagan-proof. How the I gotta have to cut this thing open with scissors. All the way to Stanton Gateway, and I still couldn't get it open. Alright, usually on my HUD there's a red mark. There it is. Okay. My HUD's not updating. There it is. Normally on my little radar, I get the little highlight telling you where to go. In a PvP event, I know Sig meant that, but the medbed's on site. Oh, that's probably why you can't fly in the area. Chai. They're probably afraid that someone will actually do that very thing.
Wait, do what?
Take an A1 and just bomb the fucker.
I mean, you still do that anyway. You've just got to know where the facility is. Go through the clouds. That's how they were shooting the Apex with the railgun from the Idris. They were just doing an orbital strike above the clouds. It's only like 5 kilometers above the ground.
Man, I am going slow as fuck. What the hell is going on here? Landing gear's not down, right? Nope, landing gear's not down. The lightning will get you.
Nope, landing gear's up.
Yeah, I just checked it. I mean, she was crawling. I'd already hit the button to turn the speed limiter off. What the fuck? I can't.
Whoa.
I'm trying to control the ship, guys, and I'll be honest with you, it's really being stupid.
I wonder if there's just something wrong with your C2.
It shouldn't be. I just claimed it. I literally just claimed this thing.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
How goes it?
Not good right now.
Oh no.
Okay. No, you're good. It's not you. It's the game being retarded. Okay. My advanced HUD doesn't work. Okay. Why are we moving?
I'm not seeing any damage. I'm not seeing any thrusters not working.
Yeah, the weird thing is, I mean, what the hell? It's acting like I don't have any energy in engines, but I do. I'm gonna cycle them. Okay.
Try using your keyboard. See if that works.
Yeah, I use the keyboard to turn the engines on and off.
No, like the move. See if it's a stick issue.
No, she's just steadily drifting this way, even though it's like the ship's permanently on a vector that way. And it is. Look at my vector indicator.
Mode?
Nope. I've cycled it on and back off again. Here's decoupled on, and we're moving at 110. Here's off.
Okay, yeah, it's slowing down.
Yeah. But whenever I push, the ship wants to move that way. Watch her. I'm going to push directly forward on the joystick. Are we sorted? Do I need to get out of the seat and get back in again? Alright, I'm strafing to the side. Okay, maybe cycling the engines fixed it, but she is acting real floaty. Alright, just let me out. Just let me out.
Yeah, this godforsaken system.
I actually like Pyro. That's the thing. I like it more than I like Stanton. I just get sick of all the people... Oh, it moved! I must shoot it now because I have no life. That's the part that I don't like.
Pyro's great, minus all the murder hobos.
The what now?
All the murdering hobos.
Yeah.
People who don't have any homes and just go around murdering people.
Yep.
I do got to say this. When I was in the PTU, I didn't run into murder hobos that much. Maybe once or twice.
I think it depends on the server and the time of day.
I mean, I was at that Lazarus station a bunch of times, and I didn't get murder hoboed maybe once.
But what time of day were you playing?
It was multiple times. It was different times of day.
Okay. It's like, it seems like when I'm on, that's when most of the hats are on. It's like, oh, hi, I had a rough day at work. I don't get too many W's in my life. I'm just going to go in this game and murder everything that I can. Oh, look, there's a mole that can't fight back. Let me just blow that up. Because that's fun.
So if I had my Starlancer max filled with mole pods, would I be better off leaving that in orbit over the planet or poking it somewhere on the planet nearby?
Yeah, you're a cutie.
I think the max
I
could
believe
bring-
with the testing we did, it seems like unless it's your own stuff,
You're not selling it.
You're not going to be able to refine it, sell it, anything.
Well, it'll be all my own stuff. I just want to fill it up so I can do one big refinery order at once.
Okay.
I just not sure if I poke it on the planet if it's going to be easily spottable so someone to come up and blow up or steal shit.
25 clicks. Usually if you're 25 clicks or less in, you're going to see it. And we're back in Pyro again, so the jump gate animation fail. We're just waiting on everything to load into the game where we can go back through the gate again.
You just needed me there.
Picked up a C2 during Invictus, dreading my trying to fly through the worm. Actually, Chai, the C2 handles great in the wormhole. It does very well in the wormhole. It does better than a mole. It does better than a fighter.
Right. Well, I need to hop out of the seat here. Hopefully it doesn't bug you because...
No, we're fine. I don't have a quantum destination set. I don't have a quantum destination set. We're fine.
They should
Jump point
putting asteroids
detected.
In the moles, in the wormholes again.
I didn't see any. I didn't see any. It just went through the entire animation and kicked me right back into red. Yeah, Chai. It's actually easier with the bigger ships. The Polaris is a dream through the wormhole. I've not flown an Idris through there, but I've flown the Polaris through there.
Then gets to be in a small ship and go through a large wormhole. That's what you want.
I've flown Hornets, Rafts, Moles, C2s. Flew Anvil Asgard, or Aegis, Anvil Asgard Friday. It did good well. It did well. Yes, I think that's the case, Chai. I really do. I got a giant red mark on my HUD. And now my ship's behaving properly with thrusters. So I don't know what the fuck was going on before.
The jump might have reset it.
Maybe. Yeah, I flew a Hornet F7. Yep, absolutely.
There's
it's
fuckery
Jackson.
afoot.
What the fuck?
Lots of fuckery.
The fucking Polaris almost hit me. Jesus.
We're getting pushed backwards now.
I think you're in the back so that we jump gate.
Am I?
Yeah.
Wow, so it kicked us out and threw us to the wrong side. Because it makes sense that a Einstein-Rosenberg bridge would be two-dimensional. Makes sense to me.
Or a fifth dimension.
Shields on.
Nico, did you have lunch? Lunch? Yeah. No.
Shields off.
Alright, let's try it again. This is the same problem we had Friday.
Nico, hey.
Friday we tried going through the gate, did all the thing, and then wound up.
Let me through. Oh, nope, never mind. I lied.
Okay, here's my tuning animation. Come on. Do my thing. Do my thing. Come on, somebody just shot the shoot the sheet thing and did their skeet thing. Let me through. See a lot in global. The wormhole loop is having issues. Just let me through, fucker. A piece of advice to those flying the larger ships through the wormhole, though, is instead of trying to strafe left or right, roll your ship and use your up and down thrust. So, like, instead of trying to strafe to the left here, I'm going to roll and then up thrust or down thrust, whatever I need. Because in the Polaris, you've got really good up thrust. In the C2, you got really good up thrust. So just roll and use that. See, now we're into the blue, so I should be going into the Stanton side.
I think there's probably a server error on the other side.
Oh, maybe. They couldn't synchronize.
But I figure what happens if it doesn't go through is usually a 30K on the other side.
Well, apparently I...
Ooh, fuck me! Okay, fun times. There's nobody beside us, right?
Turret HUD, even though I'm not in the turret.
Oh, it just went dark. I think we're back in Pyro again. Yep, fucking back in Pyro again. I don't know, Ice Creek.
Keep an eye on your quantum fuel.
3.3 out of 6.5.
And
see, we got all the way through the animation to the end where it should be the blue thing. Really? We just got Idris just shooting willy-nilly here? Is that what the hell's going on?
Maybe the Idris is frustrated.
You're
They're
good.
running into the same problem we are.
Good now. I made it through.
Third time's the charm? Third time's the charm, Pagan?
I've got to find it first. Normally, when you rotate, the mark, that little red thing on your radar, will update and tell you where it is. It's not moving. There we go, jump point detected. But it's red, so I'm on the wrong side of this thing. So I'm going to quantum travel to the Stanton Gateway and come back through the other side.
Oh, it shed red for that. I thought it was always green.
Nope, red if you're on the wrong side. That's what we learned just a few minutes ago. If the text is red, you're on the wrong side. Come on, give me control. Give me control, you piece of shit.
Which makes sense for a wormhole.
Mm-hmm. There it is. See how the little red mark on my radar is not updating? on the Stanton side, normally that will update. It'll tell you, oh, it's over here. Relative to your position, it's up and left. Probably. Probably.
Be cool to see an indicator somewhere that tells you if the server on the other side is down.
Or maybe just a lot for that kind of shit happening and make the animation go a little longer.
Oh, that is true. I think
remember the wormhole used to be long. Yeah, the animation used to be longer. I've got video from the PTU and that animation was like 5 fucking minutes.
I thought it was 3 at least, or like
the video I have is 5 minutes long, and that's me entering the wormhole and then exiting the other side. But that was early days.
Complained.
I fucking loved it. 5 minutes, I'm good with that. That would give the server enough time to spin back up, too, you know? It's like, oh, let's spin up another shard and get it going.
They probably had that there for a reason for that long, and it was probably that, but people complained.
Oh, fucktards.
People always gonna complain.
It's too easy. It's too hard. Too soft.
The heck is going on outside?
I don't know. We got a red in the area, and they're just being stupid.
Well, one good thing is fixed in the PTU. The box glitch is fixed.
Which box glitch?
The phasing through locked doors box glitch. Where you just phase through a door if it's locked.
Oh, gotcha.
Cards, basically.
Yeah.
Tested zones and everything. I'm glad it's fixed.
Can we fucking go through this time, please?
Chris said no.
Go.
Well, I got the sparkles. I got sprite bubbles, so that's a good sign. I didn't have that last time. Didn't have any sprite bubbles last time. So I'm going to choose to be positive and say the sprite bubbles are a good sign.
I wonder if, because there was another person in front of us, if it caused the issue.
Oh. Yeah, I think the server was down, because I've seen way more people go into that jump tunnel.
I've had people bump up against me in this fucking thing before. I have.
I try to actively hit people when I'm in there, if I can get close enough.
Now, there was one fucktard who kept bumping into me and trying to shove me out of the wormhole, and that was a time I really wished I could have launched a couple missiles at his ass. Be like, evade these in the wormhole, asshole.
Just chuck a fucking A2 bomb at the
Oh, dude, I'll go through that motherfucker with a goddamn harm. It'd be like, here's some size 5s. Enjoy! Okay, so here we go. Here's our animation. And it went dark. Back in fucking Pyro. Oh.
You know what, Pagan?
You try it.
I'm half tempted to say, yeah, I'll try.
Try it.
The fuck am I an aerial? What the fuck?
Pilot seat.
I'm not even going in a co-pilot seat. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna squat on the floor next to Bendy and just like pray to the gods of Star Citizen this shit works.
Alright.
You know, Witchman, that's something we can do too, except that they can't log. Well, I guess we could go back to the station and log out there. That's right, she seems to go from Pyro back. Jax, if that doesn't work, go by Station Woolog.
Go to Stanton Gateway.
Let's see if I can get this battery out of this fucking pagan-proof container. I'm like, what the fuck?
What's with the gunfire?
There was a Idris out here earlier, so.
Am I on the wrong side of the gateway? Yes.
If it's red, you are. There's definitely a big-ass glitch in the Matrix, guys.
Alright. Gateway should be lower left of where I am right now. Holy lag bubble.
You see what I mean?
Gateway.
It's frustrating, isn't it?
Alright. Set my speed.
Oh, god damn it.
down.
Which battery's new? This one.
Since we're going to menu, I'm going to go on the menu now.
Okay, that should be it. Remote should be fixed.
Fuck
you, you never had the cheese I wanted!
Closing.
I forgot. I was trying to log out. I forgot I kidnapped someone from Pyro.
You did what?
I kidnapped an NPC from Pyro.
Oh.
Well, they did walk into my hangars, or my elevator, so...
What the...
Is it pushing you away from the gate?
Entry requirements met. Tuning to jump point.
Yep, then you gotta fire off and activate jump point unless somebody else does. Well, it looks like we're going through now.
Yep. Alright.
That NPC was inside the jump seat, just sitting there.
Oh, yeah. Physics don't apply to him. He's special.
No, like they were sitting in the jump seat, like sitting in it. Sitting in it.
That looks like we're on the Stanton side, or should be the Stanton side anyway.
Oh, you... I forgot we're in Stanton.
Well, my medical respawn set to Stanton's. If worst comes to worst, I can take the...
Yeah.
But then we're going to lose all the Argopods.
Honestly, if we don't get through this time...
You're down for the...
I'm down for the Ellen Ripley.
Yeah. I can see a station. I can see a station. Yay!
Pyro.
You did it, Jax. You did what Pagan couldn't. Congratulations. Okay, take us to Argel 2, buddy. We're good.
Arc.
Is that wherever your mole is?
Yep.
I'm gonna flop jump in the co-pilot seat. We fooled the game. Pagan wasn't in a pilot or co-pilot seat. It didn't have a clue I was here.
All right.
Where's the fucking power button? There's the power button. How do I get in the turret? Weapons off. Use lag.
Majestic is there.
You staggered.
Game? Are you gonna give me...
How do I... What the fuck? Screens on, scanning HUD. Boy, I'm glad we're not taking fire right now, because I can't figure out how to get... There it is, in a remote turret. And what's the button to switch to the next turret? That one. Oh, wait, no, it's not.
C2 only has one turret on it. Oh, wait.
It's got two, actually. It's got a belly and a ass.
There we go. Thank you, game. All right, 17.7 galactic miles. Apparently, the game's like, no, Pagan, you don't need to be in Stanton. You need to be here in Murder Hobo territory.
Apparently. Heard all that bitching I was doing. It was like, all my industrial ships are in there, though. I need them.
Daddy, I want something to eat.
Uh-oh. Hope you get used to that.
I'm pretty hungry myself. I'm getting some food.
Hercules is a bit different. Kind of wish SIG would stop strapping so many guns, industrial ships there for workers. Yeah, but they're workers who need to be able to fend off pirates, though. Gee. I would say in an optimal environment where you have plenty of support, no, they don't need guns. But let's be truthful here. We have a lot of people, myself included, who will solo a ship that really shouldn't be soloed or shouldn't be operating on its own. I will definitely take an SRV out there alone with no escort, tractor beam a ship out of an area, and then try to go back with a vulture and scrape it if I can. It's just right now that's really hard to do. The hard part is getting back to that ship. Once you tow it out of the area and you lose your quest marker, it's really hard to find that ship again unless you just find a natural landmark.
There's a viable option to do it, but then you're leaving your ship out there.
Mm-hmm. Yep, as a marker.
As a marker, and then if they introduce Death of a Spaceman, where you only have so many regenerations, that will become very, very unviable.
Yep. Yeah, if you hover near one of the pads, you should be able to enter the station.
Yeah.
There's a grab and go pad, but I don't remember where they are in this one. I melted your SRV, got rid of missions, essentially had no game loop. We use it on salvage missions. So, like, if we grab those salvage missions where you have a limited amount of time in the Yila asteroid belt, like Bendy, most of the time it's Bendy or I will go out there with the SRV and we'll tow it up or down out of the belt. Just go straight vertical. And you'll get it out of the area, out of the trespassing zone, out of the spawn area. The mission completes. Somebody can roll up on you in Fortunes or a Reclaimer or a Vulture and scrape that ship, salvage that ship. Then just rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat.
See this long arm right in front of us, Pagan?
Let me see here.
That I'm pulling up to?
Yes, yep.
Yeah, this is where the pads are.
Copy. I'm in the co-pilot seat. I'll fly out a little bit, probably directly above the station. So it'll be easy for you to rendezvous with your mole.
Alright.
And then we can start putting...
down.
Don't forget to strip your pods off your mole when you spawn it.
Yep. Oof.
You're fine.
That was closer than I thought.
You're fine. As long as you can get out, I'm good. The thing's insured. Geico will never know you were piloting. I won't tell him shit. And you were flying, Pagan? Yep. I'd stopped off at the bar and had one too many before I left Pyro. That's on me. My bad.
I'm just waiting on the elevator to come up
You're
here
good.
real quick. No, I don't want lower deck. I want exit.
Yeah, I like the new Invictus paint. I don't think it's available anymore, is it, on the store? I think they shut that down now.
Yeah, I think it's over now. Victor's week is over.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that's up is the new ships.
That'll
the
probably
ones.
come back next year.
All right, elevator's on its way back up. I am on the pad. You are clear to take off.
Yeah, all I see is the greens and the grays. Damn it. Should have moved faster, Pagan. Should have moved faster.
Go to lobby because I got to call it.
Yeah, and don't forget to take your pods off.
Yep.
Landing gear up.
We're going to go directly vertical relative to the station.
Copy.
Right up towards the big rock.
Yeah, I think until they fix the gateway issue, I'm not going to try to go to Pyro.
It really doesn't seem worth it. I mean, if you're going to fight to come back.
Gotta climb all the way up to the pilot seat. They should just give us a panel where we can unlock modules.
Or do it from your Moby.
Yeah.
It kept pooping us back out in Pyro. It would go through the animation. Krieg. It would go through the whole animation. We'd get to the other side, and instead of seeing the Stanton verse, we would see Pyro, and then poop right back at Pyro. It happened Friday once to me, and then it happened a couple times today as well. Yeah, we want to be at least 25 or 30 so we don't pop on the ship's radar. Yeah, it took 3 tries. I tried twice. I had Jax try the third time. It worked. 23. 24. We'll go to about 30. 28. 28. 29. That should work.
Shields on.
That should put us off the radar for most ships.
All right, toss these on to the cargo grid. I'm not going to waste bags when I can give them out to people.
Yep. Definitely. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely need fuel.
You know, we could have just threw these down the cargo grid here at the station. He could have brought them up in his cargo grid and just
Let's
tossed
do
them
that.
on his ship.
Fixer, we're coming back. That's smarter than you coming back in 4 to 5 fucking times.
Yes.
Bendy, thank you.
Nice save, Bendy. Nice save.
Well done, sir.
Shields off.
Yeah, for 1 set of bags, no problem. But yeah, Bendy has a point. He's like, Bendy's thinking ahead, like, I gotta do this how many fucking times?
Bendy's like, nah, son, I ain't doing
Whoa! I didn't see anything in front of me.
I don't know, we just lost power, bro.
I'm blacked out.
Oh, no.
Like, there's no gravity on your ship. You're dead in water.
I didn't see anything in front of me. God damn it.
Well, I guess we're doing it the hard way.
Faye was like, don't listen to Bendy. Fuck you.
Son of a bitch. I didn't see anything in front of me.
You think I could fit all those pods inside the TAC? The bay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll dump it. I'll dump the MTC out right now, and I'll come to you guys.
We're on fire. The ship is on fire.
I think the TAC can hold 8 in the grid and then 8 off the grid.
Yeah.
Oh, I can Ellen Ripley this shit and be right back at Area 18, so...
Alright.
Yeah, you might as well do that because I don't. Let me see what else I have here.
I could go back to Area 18. It's not a problem. Let me through. Let me through.
Still have a ship marker for it, right?
Yeah.
Bendy's on board, so can always quantum to Bendy.
So you should be.
All right. Holster weapon.
Or not.
While you're doing that, Pagan, I will fly my way out to the ship.
You might as well, because it's going to take me a minute to get back out here.
The game's like, nah, son, you gotta work for this.
Fuck me. I must have... I don't think I can figure there was an asteroid there that I fucking clipped. Alright, I'm going to Ellen Ripley this shit inside the ship, so that what's in my backup packet is here for you guys to grab. Bendy, there's 2 mining gadgets in it. So I'll be right here behind you. There's some mining gadgets and some sustenance. So there you are. Yeah, thanks for that heads up there, Fixer. You go to wherever your spawn point is set, Krieg. Currently, my spawn point is set for Arcor, my home base. So I should be able to grab a small ship, fly out to Arc L1, grab my C2 from Arc L1, and rendezvous with them here. Or just spawn another cargo ship from Arcor and take it. Once this whole death animation thing is done. Okie dokie. There we are. Yep, Ice Krieg. I often wonder that myself. Today especially. Today I've had a ship that wouldn't let me back in the pilot seat. A ship that was floaty when it shouldn't have been.
Back door or front door, Bendy?
Back.
Back door.
Copy. I'm going to put my belly towards the back door so you could just tractor on. Myself where I can see.
Don't forget those gadgets in my backpack, Bendy. You're going to want them.
You good there, Bendy? Can you see the ports?
Yeah, you're good.
I'm trying to think of what I've got here that can carry a bunch of those bags. I think I got a raft. The raft should be able to snap a bunch of those.
I think the raft's having issues with the bags.
Is it? Okay.
I'm bringing the Zeus clipper with me right now.
Oh, they should fit in the Zeus. Most of them, at least.
You're off center there, Bendy. Flip it over.
Not gonna lie, I'm glad I got the Zeus from Wakello.
I don't even remember if I have one anymore.
I think they fixed the cargo issue
you go.
with everyone I was talking about, because I never had an issue loading up Quantanium the other day.
I think they fixed the raft with the bags, if I remember right.
Okay.
I think they fixed it on the PTU, but I don't know for sure. You can try, bring it with just in case.
Silver side up, Bendy. Or, yeah, I think you got that right this time. Yep, that one snapped.
I think my other C2's at Arc L1.
Now arriving.
I do know one thing. Concierge support is so backed up right now.
Thanks for the assist. Hopefully you're up to speed with the mission specifics, but just in case you skimmed. Frontier fighters stole a
That may be why. These bags are registering no cargo.
Not sure what they got planned for it.
How are you all of them?
Bottom line.
Okay.
He's put
Let them get away with that ship. Navy's cleared us to take it out, so that's what we're gonna
He's
do.
put
This thing's heavy.
4 bags on. I'm at 24 SCU and 0 of...
Okay.
Let's go hunting.
Well, if they're all empty, then what I would say, just store them somewhere.
Yeah, that's 32 SCU, 4 bags on, and no cargo in the bags, according to the mining mode.
You might have to pick something up first, because it might have to update it.
Oh, that's true.
Does the same thing on the Geos. You swap boxes.
Hmm. Well, at the very least, you get them back to the station, I guess. There's like 19 bags on there. That's 8 per trip. That's 3 trips. The funny thing is it wasn't telling me. It was showing 98 SCU when I sent them all down, so it wasn't even seeing the total capacity of the bags.
Yeah.
That's what was goofy about it. So I'm like, okay, it's not reading them properly. Arc L2, C2 is stored at Arc L1. The MSR's here. I can fit some on the MSR. Fortune, C2.
Oh, what the fuck? Something happened to me. What the hell?
What do you mean? What's going on?
I just died. Just blew up.
Yeah,
I think there is a big ass asteroid there that's invisible.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Because you guys just hit something
Port's
hard.
locked. I'm headed back to station.
Yeah, I'm headed to you, Bendy, with a Connie Andro.
Roger that. There's a big ass asteroid right there you guys keep smacking into. It phases in and out, so there's something wrong with its graphics.
Okay. I feel less stupid now then. Because I'm like, how the fuck did I miss a big ass asteroid? It's like, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to lie and say, oh, I'm a perfect pilot. I never fuck up. Because I do fuck up quite a bit. But
you can see the asteroid when you're headed this way, but once you get in a certain distance, it disappears.
okay, so I feel less dumb.
I mean, even I've seen even good pilots crash.
Yeah. But I mean, a big ass asteroid in front of the ship, I should have at least seen that shit.
Oh, yeah. I was going full throttle and just blew up.
No, we were doing probably 400, 500 meters a second, at least. Because I was just starting to turn around and get back up speed.
I wonder if you jumped inside of the asteroid. I wonder if that's what it is.
Jumped inside of it?
Yeah, like you exit quantum inside of the asteroid.
Oh, I wasn't in quantum. I was too close. I was in quantum mode, but I wasn't able to quantum jump because it was too close.
Oh, okay.
I was just in nav mode for the speed because I can do 800, 900 a second there, and then versus 150 or whatever the hell it is in normal mode.
That's how they get you.
Yep, no shields. Kaboom! I like Moon's suggestion the other night. I don't know if it was Friday or Wednesday. He made the suggestion, just give us options. You're in nav mode. Okay, you can either run your guns and engines for nav mode, or you can run your shields and engines for nav mode. You pick the one you want.
Yep.
I mean, we had power pips before. You could have always done that. Decrease the power pips and let us pick them. So I mean, if I'm in the Polaris, then I'm gonna want a little bit of shields and probably a little bit on my PDCs. You know, the C2 doesn't have PDC, so I'm gonna want all that shit in shields. Oh, good old Connie. Used to be my primary boat.
It's Chris's baby. He'll never nerf it.
I'm surprised it's got the fucking bars in the middle, to be honest with you, as much as he loves this ship.
Oh my god, the Phoenix has it the worst of it. I'm still surprised it has size 5, 4 size 5 still.
Okay, I'm going to put the rest in engines then.
You are clear to launch.
I need to hit the Seraphim. I have all my ships there.
Whoa, Pagan, whoa, wait for those damn doors.
Like, I wanted to put your fire out, but the fire extinguisher is stuck to the wall, bro.
I've got a couple here in Area 18. I can bring them to you. You can chuck them at the fire until it goes out.
I swapped out your fuses. It didn't help the situation, though, so I'm just going to confiscate them.
Absolutely. Take them back home for further testing. These have to be carefully analyzed, sir. Don't forget to analyze the gadgets in my backpack.
I got those. I just
Good
can't
deal.
do anything else with the rest of your stuff. I can throw it on your ship for you, and you can have it.
Love you, kiddo.
Grab the black box. We'll know what exactly Pagan did.
Yeah. Pagan goofed off, took his hands off the controls, rolled up a J, and hit a giant rock. He's blaming desync. That's what was happening, the son of a bitch.
Your brain was desynced from reality.
Pretty much. Yeah, like that's uncommon.
Blame all this shit on my doctor. He's the one who told me to take these pills.
Bastard. He knows how I feel about spaceships, that son of a bitch.
Oh,
he was well aware of my daytime activities. And he gave me these anyway. I blame him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, to refinery I go, see if there's anything on this. If there's not,
just store them.
Just store them.
Okay, we are headed to Arc L2.
So, a long time ago, I used to make pizza. I worked at a place called M&S Pizza. It's in Columbus, Ohio, over there off Georgesville Road. Little shout out to them. They was pretty good. They sell a lot of winning lottery tickets. Anybody up there want to buy some? But I used to work there, and this manager called me in to work, and I'm like, I'm on these meds. My doctor says I can't operate heavy equipment. He says, you make pizza all day. I said, can you lift my car?
Yes, sir. That is correct.
So he decided to come pick me up.
There you go.
Well, no, I still went home because when I got to the oven, I was like, I can't work that either. Why? Can you pick it up? That's heavy equipment. Can't operate it. I can't pick it up.
Oh, Benny, you're funny.
I'm so glad he was like from Morocco, didn't really understand it. So, like,
he took advantage of that foreigner.
He went along with it, so I was like, cool. I set precedent for everybody else.
Yep. Nope. 0 SCU.
Bastard.
Is there a reason why you're not if I'm not getting the right hand side when I'm trying to fracture something? You know, the thing that shows your progress when fracturing? I'm not getting that in. I get my laser, but I don't get the thing next to it.
Your HUD's broken?
That goes around it and tells you that's breaking.
Yeah, the thing that lets you know you're about to crack it or whatever.
Hold your left alt and click your right mouse or left mouse button and see if that toggles it back and forth.
So yeah, it looks like the game ate the cargo out of those pods.
All right, I'm headed to Bendy. I'm 15 clicks out from Bendy now. And pinging on a regular basis to see there's a giant fucking invisible rock in front of me.
Oh, that was a problem. It was a purple rock.
There you go.
That's where I can't pop.
It's already popped.
Oh, you can pop it again.
Yeah, fair point. That's a fair point.
You just won't get nothing out of the second pop.
Yeah, you're right, Bendy. I see a giant fucking asteroid right there.
Yeah, right at the nose. Oh, wow.
And now I don't see said asteroid. Okay, I'm going to open all the doors here. What's our orientation?
That sucks. 190 something SCU of ore just gone into the
Yeah, because there was 33 bags. And granted, probably 11 or 12 of them were probably empty. But the rest should have been full. So another 20 bags that should have had cargo on them. Trying to not hit the fucking C2.
Strafe right. A little more. Stop. You're good right there. If you're going to come down to the cargo grid and grab everything, because I can't see the grid to put them on it.
No problem. I'll grab it. I'll tractor him right on board.
Look up.
right in front of you, Pagan.
Copy. Okay. I see what you're doing now. Got him. Okay, we got 4 easily. Tex, you might have to come back and get one more load. Because I think I'm only going to be able to fit 8 or 9 on here.
I'll make my way back to the hangar. I'll offload 3 bags because you're going to have 3 bags left over. Or 4 bags left over, something like that.
Yeah, because I can fit. I might be able to squeeze more on there, but they're wanting to snap to the grid kind of in certain places. And I don't think I can go too high on this thing. Nope. No snappy.
Actually, I could bring the raft out there. They should snap to the raft, right?
As long as the raft's fixed. I heard someone say earlier the raft was broken for that.
Well, I'll pull the raft up, try the raft.
Okay, I got room for one
So
more
one more?
bag. Yep, one more bag. I mean, I can always grab them and come back. How many more we got left, Bendy? 3 more? 4 more?
That's cute, kiddo.
It was
That
like
was
7.
absolutely
7? Okay.
priceless of you, kiddo.
Oh. Okay.
I know she's not big enough to play with right now, but she'll get there eventually.
Game, are you gonna haul the elevator down on my raft?
My corpse should be right here. There he is. Hey, corpse boy.
There we go.
So he just goes right back where he was. That's interesting. Whoop, nope, that's not what I want. No, we're good. There's nothing on him that we need. We're awesome.
But we'll get to that point when we get to it.
I'm going to move this Andrew out of the way. So you can come out right up to the back door to load up. Actually, I might as well just fly back and get these stored. If you're coming back, Bendy can ride back with you.
Yep.
Benny, you need drinks or anything? You good?
No, I took all that shit off your bio.
Fucking A. Perfect.
Yeah, she's crazy.
That's right, Moon. I can't even fly my little shuttle there, and I want to fly capital ships.
Okay, I gotta hop off for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Might be a recurring game if he ever stays over there.
Shit, can't. Okay, I'll see you guys.
Okay.
Your baby sister got a bath and she still smells like warm blood.
Oh, anybody take the Polaris mission?
I had it, I thought. Unless they failed it. No, I got it. I've got it.
Priority, Polaris, 32 minutes, accept.
Okay, Pagan, do not fly straight at this bastard. Remember, there's a weird rock that disappears. There we go.
Don't initiate quantum on me, Pagan.
Oh, I can't. I'm too close. I'm too close.
I feel like when a ship's in this state, you could just replace the power supply, the power plant, maybe a couple coolers, and it would fire back up, but we can't get them out.
Yep. And that's the part about the engineering thing that bugs me. They're putting all the annoyances of engineering in, but none of the conveniences. So, oh, let's just make one fuse take down an entire fucking Idris.
That doesn't make sense.
Do you really think that the UEE Navy is going to accept a warship that is defeated by pulling one fucking fuse?
Redundancies. Military is about redundancies, and they didn't do none of the redundancies.
Oh, dude, we're talking like if you've only got 2, you've got none. That's the logic, peeps. Government contracts, if you've only got 2, that is nope. That is nope. Big can of nope.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
I think I should be in position where you could see the grid, right?
Go forward a little bit more. A little bit more. Right there.
There we go.
might want to watch me make a bobble with it over, yay.
Do I need to come closer to the C2?
Probably the max lift range is like 84, 85
No, you're
meters.
good. I got you.
Okay.
Yep, that snapped. So they have fixed the raft.
Yay! Could have brought mine. Would have been done already. Okay, let's go pull some boxes off.
Pagan, yourself like that.
I'm just glad I moved that first container, or I'd be screwed completely. Oh, that's nuts! I would have been completely fucked if I had not moved that first container.
Yeah,
I fell into that tiny spot. Yeah, I'd have been stuck there till somebody rolled up. Oh my god.
You'd have been fine. You could have just lifted a container up and tossed it on top of the other.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's true. Yeah, it's down off the ship. I'd probably have enough room to stack them. Well, no, because it won't move. It won't move with another ship with another container there. The end will, but not the ones immediately beside you. Oh. Good thing Moon didn't see that. He'd give me shit for a long time.
Well, I think we just proved that for the time being, this method is not viable unless all people stay in party.
Mm-hmm. Yup. They got to stay in party before you get... until everything's sent down the refinery elevator.
Yep.
Unless the person keying it up owns multiple mining ships. So in other words, if we were to take my mole and buy a secondary mole or a tertiary mole and have everybody fly mine, then we shouldn't have a problem in theory.
Yeah, I don't think that would be a problem in theory because it's bound to you.
Mm-hmm. So that might be a workaround. But who wants to sit there and spend $5 million 5 or 6 times? The other option would be to only have 2 separately owned ships out there and track which cargo pods go on which elevator. Because in the Polaris, there's 2 cargo grids. There's 1 and 2.
That would be easy in that environment. You bring a mole, I bring a mole, or you bring a mole, and whoever else has a mole brings a mole.
Yep. Yep. And he's just like, oh, all of his pods are on cargo grid too.
Yep.
That'd be about the way to do it, I think. Or front half of the C2 is you, back half is me, or vice versa, whatever.
Yep. But no matter what you do, you would have to have a cargo hauler that has 2 separated grids.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Absolutely.
Or you throw down a 32 SCU box in the middle and divide the pods that way.
That would work. That would definitely.
I don't know if I'd use that big of a damn box. I think I'd do a line of 1 SCUs.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Or 4, so you can use a stack on top of it for extras.
Well, at least there's another round of bags for your mole here. Or for Frazee.
Dude, I have so many mole bags in my
Do you?
house.
I don't have any extras. I might take some of those extras from you.
You should probably just keep them all.
Keep what you just took on hand for you.
Yeah, because I gave Freezy like 20 of them.
Did you? Okay. So everything was showing empty for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Then that's
I'm on your
probably
ship,
what it
Jax,
is.
if you're ready to rock.
Copy. I was just waiting for a response before I moved. I didn't want to
I'm efficient.
pancake you.
Yeah, he's pretty damn fast. So the Connie has a bigger hangar than the C2. That surprises me. Or a smaller hangar than the C2. That surprises me. My mole is here. Perfect.
Well, there's no more cargo left on there.
Well, what I think I'm going to do is swap the bags on my mole off, put these bags on, and try to go hoover something. Make sure they're not fucked. Because if they're full, but it's reporting as stolen, then that's going to suck ass.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
So I'll yeet the 8 off that are here, throw them in the freight elevator, and pull these up. So these we're going to pull up and drop the empty ones down the other freight elevator.
Why, hello there.
Hey, Ferretses, how are you doing?
Oh, pretty good. How are you guys?
I'm doing all right. Feeling pretty dejected about all of my efforts to do the mining excursion.
Imagine trying to play Star Citizen.
Oh my god. It's been an adventure today.
That's alright. I haven't played Star Citizen in like over 2 weeks now, so.
4 attempts to go through Pyro Gateway. 3 failed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that sounds just like Star Citizen. Who would have known?
Cargo that was full is registering as empty.
That sounds like I actually jumped on last night for like 10 minutes because I wanted to play with the Asgard that I bought but never had a chance due to work.
Mm-hmm.
And I found a helmet that I wanted, so I changed helmets, and the helmet that I wanted to wear wouldn't leave the loot box, and the helmet that I was wearing disappeared.
Oh shit.
And I'm like, what the hell? So I tried several times, and it's like, nope, not gonna do it. So I'm like, fine, rage quit, and I just like freaking alt F4. Thus is the life of a tactical ferret. He is cursed to wear no helmet.
His head's too small. He can't fit in big size helmets.
Damn it, they should make extra small helmets just for me.
Ferret size box. Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Ferret size helmet. Yeah. Think of how awesome that'd be. You'd be doing a full damage with your weapons, but you'd be such a small hit marker. I'd be like, I just can't shoot. That little fucker's too small and too fast.
He keeps eating the
I'm just going to store the ship, Bendy, with those on them.
He keeps eating all of my fuses on the freaking Idris, that little bastard.
Yeah, I was just bitching about that. An entire Idris brought down by one fucking fuse is just retarded.
400 years in the future, and you could can pretty much disable a capital ship with just one fuse.
A military capital ship.
Oh yeah, it's even better. No wonder the humans are getting their butts kicked in by the Vandaloids because the Vandal get on their ship and they just take one fuse.
That's it. Problem solved.
And they're,
But did anybody actually try to use the engineering panel to bypass that fuse relay?
it doesn't work yet.
Why would they even put it in the damn game as a functional part if it doesn't work to fix it?
Because technically it works. You can like turn it on and it tells you coming soon.
The ultimate troll.
It actually does say that. It actually says coming soon.
Oh my god.
So,
Yeah,
so the shipyard just failed to hook up the engineering panel.
Mm-hmm. Government contract.
So, yeah, the government told them, hey, you guys know what would be really good? If we actually say that this function will be coming here soon and just not add it in for like 3 years.
And we're back to the pot of stew analogy.
Oh, man.
So, I heard a rumor, which I hope it's not true, but you know, it's still a rumor, that engineering may be that in engineering, the reason why it's actually taking so long is because they had to actually go back and redo the whole concept of it because of the fucking fuses.
Oh wow.
Doesn't surprise me.
I mean, like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, the fuses make absolutely no sense whatsoever. So, like, why would they waste their time on a feature that makes zero sense and has little contribution to gameplay?
Because CR told them to. Now the real question is, why the fuck would CR pressure them to do that? Whoop! Too far, Pagan. There you
Even World War II ships didn't have fuses, I think.
go. Relays, I believe. Some kind of relay or something. Or circuit breaker. See, now that's something else that was spoken in the Reddit post, too. There was a Reddit post about this recently, guys. I commented on it and told it was fucking retarded. They would use circuit breakers. Not something that is one-off and one-usable. To be like, oh, there's a circuit breaker. Let's just flip the circuit breaker and we're good. I mean, we stopped using fuses in our fucking house how many decades ago?
Apparently, fuses they came back into popularity 400 years later, I guess.
Apparently, and the speed of fighter aircraft diminished considerably too in 400 years. Humans taking a step back. Grim dark future. Who knew Warhammer 40,000 was accurate?
I mean, 40K does kind of make sense.
Yeah. I mean, if humans spread out that far throughout the universe and civil war and strife from third-party sources caused them to regress their technology, I guess.
I mean, you would eventually have fragmentation and factioning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
well on this planet though.
And the farther away you get from the primary core technology, the less technological you become, because it takes a while for the advances to reach out to you.
And also, repairs become far more complex the further away from the source of technology as well.
Okay.
Yeah, it makes it way harder to repair shit.
But bear this in mind as well. You're a galactic power ruling from a centralized control base. You're going to take steps to ensure that that centralized control power remains in effect. You're going to actively fight any kind of insurrection. I mean, every time that there's an uprising and some kind of rebel forces, you're going to aggressively pursue that to maintain your power hold. And one of the ways you're going to do
Outward
that's military.
manufacturing, inward, outward advancement.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's lock the ports on this thing. Yeah, I'm gonna take her out and make sure these things actually work. These things actually work. And they're not borked.
Yeah, if you hit M right now, you'll notice it says 0 SCU of 96.
Yep. Let's hit it with something and see what she does.
I mean, if it registers that there's cargo in there after doing that, I'll bring my mole back out because I still have those bags on, and I'll just...
Yeah, no worries. I've got an old set of bags on too. I'm gonna see if I can find something to hit.
Thank you, and please visit again.
I have discovered something about my new job.
Oh yeah? What's that?
It turns out operators do a lot of waiting.
You mean waiting for people to get you materials where you can do your thing?
More like waiting for the management to figure out what they're going to be doing.
Oh no, really?
And then you gotta wait for trucks to get to where they're going. Like, you gotta wait for a lot of setup before you actually get to do anything.
Thank you for your patronage.
Hey, Rue, what's up?
The reason why I say that is because this weekend, yesterday I signed up for like under the overtime.
Mm-hmm.
And we were going to be doing 8 hours overtime yesterday. The original idea was to load up the machines, travel them over to a nearby location, and start working out a plan for over there.
I forgot about the
that didn't
AI.
quite work out as well. You know, like that didn't exactly work out as well as you thought. I mean, like, it seems like a very straightforward operation, right? But apparently something that simple is a bit complex at times.
Herding cats in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. As soon as we got everything all loaded up onto the semi truck, one of the foremen thought, like, hey, wait, maybe we should make sure that the machines have the plans in their computers. So they get up onto the semi. They go. They start going through the files, and miraculously, the files are there, but they're empty.
Oh shit.
So they're like, well, okay, we're just going to go over to the other field that we know that we have the files for. So we do that, and then we get them unloaded. And we start getting everything all set up. I start doing the inspections and the greasing and everything else, and they start going through the files, and then they notice, hold on, we only have a layout for half of the field, so we don't have the full thing. So they have us start working on half of the field. By this time, I'm actually getting some work done. Did like maybe 2.5 hours of actual work before before break time, and then lunch time it came. Then, like half an hour after lunchtime, my machine breaks down.
Oh no.
And so we call the foreman, and he's like, "All right, I will get someone out there to take a look at your machine." So a silly me thinks like, oh, alright, cool. They're going to have a guy come over. He's going to get it fixed, and we will be back up in like half an hour to 40 minutes or so.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, was I wrong.
Oh no.
It was the hour before the mechanic actually showed up, and it turns out I wasn't the only one that actually broke down. Like out of the 8 of the like 8 machines that we had out there at the time, only 2 of them were actually working. Everyone else
no.
broke down. So the mechanic was not in a very good mood because there's only a single mechanic for like 100 machines. He's already pissed off because he's been called out to basically come over and fix 6 of the 8 machines.
Mm-hmm.
I was at the very last of his list, so he got to my machine at the very end. I ended up sitting there with my crew for 2.5 hours before he came up. He took a look at the machine and he's like, yep, it's fucked. And he told me, to just park it over on the other side of the field. I will get to it later.
Oh wow.
This was 15 minutes before end of shift. I'm like, damn! I just spent like almost 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I was sitting over here doing absolutely nothing. I'm like, man, easiest overtime I've ever did.
Jeez.
Hurry up and
So,
wait.
Yep.
yeah, it seems like that is the common thing for like operators, at least on this project.
Mm-hmm.
We do a lot of actually waiting and like equal amount of like actual work. So it's interesting over here. Very interesting.
I hope you had your phone with you at least. Otherwise, that'd be boring as fuck.
Don't worry, I had my phone with me.
Yeah.
It's just I had absolutely zero connection because the reception out there sucks. Because
hope you had stuff downloaded, movies or something.
I have YouTube videos to download, so I had that at least.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you can actually go like a few steps in a direction, and sometimes you may get 1 or 2 bars of reception.
Mm-hmm.
The only problem is your foremans don't really like seeing you on your phone out on the field. So it's like, no, okay, fine. I'll just sit here and twiddle my thumbs then. They could
If they're paying you, they want you bored.
Yeah. So like, all right, if you don't want me on my phone, I'm just gonna sit on my butt and watch you watching me make that free money. God, I promise you, someone is probably getting yelled at for Saturday because.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, we barely did any work Saturday, and we all got paid 8 hours overtime. 8 hours, time and a half for barely doing anything. I'm like, god damn, that's some good gravy right there.
Well, Pagan, I see your central turret is still glass.
Yelp.
Messed up.
Mm-hmm. And this mall's been claimed. This mall has been claimed.
Oh, that must have been where I was last night. I was having one heck of a party. It kind of like scratched up your windows a bit.
Damn those party ferrets.
If you look under your seat, you might find a bag of half-eaten Doritos, nacho cheese flavor.
I'll be finishing those fuckers. You leave Doritos in my mining turn, that shit's gonna get eaten. There's no stashing that shit for later. I'm telling you right now.
Hey, that's my party stash right there, man. You better not touch my Doritos.
Yeah. We'll trade for bacon.
Shit.
Come on, baby, heat up.
Note to self. Bacon? Question mark.
There she goes. Oh, the flash.
The flash.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you mean the epilepsy warning?
Yeah, without the warning. Cool. All right, let's see if she'll hoover.
Are you saying that you guys don't like being flashbanged?
Yep, it's coming on board. Okay, so I don't know why, but that fucking cargo just disappeared. You know, if it was 1 or 2 bags, I could understand that, but 33? What the fuck?
Why aren't you detaching? Detach.
Yeah, that.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to have to crack that one, I think. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to crack that. I'll go to the other Hoffy for that. I'm not going to crack it with this Helix.
Yeah, that really sucks.
Yeah, that was hours of work. I can't think of any reason for it to disappear. I don't remember a server error in the middle, do you?
Nope. Only viable thing I can think of is, did we close the Polaris doors when we went back out? I think we did. I don't remember them being open when we came back.
Close the doors?
Yeah, someone swinging by with empty mole bags.
Yeah, yeah, but they would have to know that there were empty mole and prospector bags in there. Offload them and then stack them in the same way that we had before. What's the likelihood of that happening? They'd have to have been stream sniping and camped off, and I was actively looking at radar.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's the case.
No,
but I see your point. It's like that's the only scenario where I can imagine they would be empty.
That's the only scenario where this isn't a bug.
Correct.
So that option is, like you said, not very viable because we were actively monitoring.
Oh yeah, you bet your ass I was monitoring.
So that just leaves the game eating the bags.
Mm-hmm. All right, so now let's go do raw ore cells and make sure this shit's fully functional.
Well, I imagine what happened is when he sent it down, it registered all the stuff that was his as refinable, and it junked the rest as not being able to be refined like we do inert, like he didn't choose it to do.
Oh, shit.
So either the amount was more than what you could do in that one batch, and it ate the rest.
That's a possibility.
Wait, because Red Monster did a refinery order that was 100 and something thousand SCU.
Yeah,
they were all his bags. Like, he owned every ship that was throwing them in.
Oh, did he? Okay, I didn't watch it. I just remember there was a clip or something, or at the end of a stream, something told me that he had refined 100 and something thousand. I want to say 115,000.
So that's one of those we would need to just do all mining ships from one source.
Yep, seems that way. I see the lights for the station. There's the station. All right, let's fly back to station and make sure I can actually do a refining or start a refining order with this. I'm not going to refine. I'm going to do bulk cells because I really think they're going to be pushing 4.2 soon. From what I hear, the PTU is pretty damn stable and good.
You think they'll push it before Thursday?
I don't know. I haven't played it,
I
but
look for them to push it Tuesday. I see one more patch Monday to clean up some of the stuff, and then pushing it to live on Tuesday, maybe Wednesday.
so
Do you lose any of your mining materials that are in your thing during the patch?
Yep.
You do, right?
You do.
You'll lose any refineries you haven't done.
yeah, so that's why I've got a refinery order pick up. Go ahead.
What about cargo that you have
Gone.
Already refined
and
that you're just
claimed?
storing, you could lose that. I don't know if they've got that in the where you keep it now through a patch.
You probably want to keep it at a home base, like a major ship.
I would use it if you're using it to get them things from Wicklow. I would use it quickly.
No, I just have a whole bunch of Terranite that is claimed to Arc L2, so...
Yeah, I got a refinery order I delivered. I'm going to put on board the Asgard and fly back to Arcor and sell. I'm going to sell. I'm going to do raw ore sales on this. I'm not going to keep this. Although it would be a good experiment. I could refine it and just have it camped out and wait and see what happens to it. But I'm pretty sure to go bye-bye. It has in the past.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Where'd you put me? Of course you put me there.
Opposite side where you're at?
Yep. Actually, what I need to do is probably go in the other room. Mrs. B's back from Sunday school. I told her I'd stream till she got home. So I'll probably snap in Monday and do the refinery orders. I'll go ahead and refine it and see if it's done. I'll do a quickie. So it's done by Monday. Then I can do the refinery orders Monday. Deliver them. Because I told her I'd stream till she got home, and she's been home for about an hour.
Is there any way to tell a full pod from an empty pod once it's detached?
Nope.
Not that I've seen.
That definitely needs to be a thing.
Maybe the weight. I don't know if the weight's any different.
It says 200. It says the same as 200 kilograms.
Yeah, I tried that in the Polaris to differentiate the other day, and it didn't work. Friday night it didn't work. Sadly.
Welcome to the internet.
And I can't
your
descend again.
Gateway
What the fuck?
to adventure.
What the hell? I can't control my ship. Suddenly my joystick controls are not working.
It's magic.
Yeah. What the hell? I can't back up with a keyboard. That same fucking bug I had a week ago. I can't strafe left, right, up, down, forward, back. None of that shit's working.
I mean, if your landing gear is down, just kill the power.
That's what I'm about to do. I'm fucking sick of this shit. Nope, can't descend.
Can you lower your throttle power? Like your thruster power?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it still stays floaty.
That's how you had to do it in hover mode. You couldn't just strafe down. You had to lower your power levels down so you would gradually drop.
Yeah, I saw some videos from back when hover mode was a thing. It wasn't a thing in game when I started playing. But yeah. It's funny how now they're trying to get a flight model that goes back to the way it was in hover mode 6 years ago. That just cracks me up.
Just give us 3.18 flight model back.
You could still do some stupid shit with 318. Yeah, well, yeah, I agree there. Kill the master modes. We don't need that shit.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Well, the old power system, you had this thing and you could adjust sliders for your components. Overclocking was a thing. I used to overclock my prospector's mining head. And I'd go out there and I'd grab the laranite rocks. But yeah, you'd go into the MFD, and there'd be sliders for your components, your thrusters, your weapons, your mining lasers, all that stuff had sliders. And there was a little heart thing on it. There was a heart icon. You could go in there and overclock stuff, underclock stuff. People used to overclock their weapons all the time. But I mean, they could go to something like that, but they could decrease the amount of energy that's available and say, "Oh, you're in nav mode." You know, have like a preset instead of having like a separate nav mode or SEM mode. Have power setting presets. It's like, oh, I want to use preset 1. Well, I've got like 100% of my energy and shields, and well, not 100%. We'll just say like 40% of my energy and shields. You know, 30% of my remaining energy is in engines, and then what's left is in weapons. Maybe weapons, you know, maybe like a power setting preset number 2. You know, where I don't have anything in my quantum drive. I've got like 40% weapons, 40% shields, 20% in thrusters. You could do all of that with presets. You just got to come up with some way in the game system, where people are discouraged from putting, you know, having an equal spread where they can go in quantum while they're shooting their guns, while they got their shields on full regen. Right, Tictiglin? Dropping it on my toe. Alright, so on the mole. Let's see what Pharaon gives us. Pharaon is 6 hours and 12k. How long is Dynex? 18 hours, and that works. That'll work just fine. 59.89 for the Terranite. We'll confirm that. 59.89. We're at Arc L2. We are doing Terranite on this one. 1348.
Have you already collected from all those other ones?
I did. They're sitting here waiting to be delivered. Or hauled over there. So.
That's a lot of 2s and 4s and 1s.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's go over here. I believe the Asgard is here, and I thought I claimed the C2 already. Oh crap, while I'm here I need to get some things. Actually, you know what? We're just going to get a couple and leave the rest. The Sabir is resistance 50, instability 15. Bormax is instability negative 70, clusters 30, resistance is 10%. Alright, let's get
Sabir, Bormax, Optimax.
Alright, so we'll buy one of those.
You
Because I don't remember if these
my
survive.
backpack. I can give it back to you, Bubby.
No, don't worry about it. Keep them. Optimax, we'll buy one of those. And a Sabir. Because I don't know if I don't remember if these survive updates or not.
They do not, I don't think.
Yeah, so I don't want to go crazy on them.
Anybody free for a quick protection detail?
Do you need protection, or you need to protect us?
I'm gonna move. Yeah, I was gonna. No, I'd see if I can get somebody to fly with me.
Yeah, where are you?
I am in Stanton, heading to Terra Mills to take a shit ton of fresh food over to Stanton.
Okay, give me a second. Let me drop these gadgets off, and I'll grab a fighter and fly Overwatch for you.
Cool, thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Are we on the same server?
Should be. Well, yeah, I think so.
Invite sent. There you go. Come on, move, Space Boy, move. Okay, let me drop this
Not
off.
received.
I think you
Absolutely.
sent it to me, Pagan.
He's what?
You sent it to me.
God damn it.
I mean, I accepted it, but you know.
Thanks.
I don't think we're on the same.
Who am I sending this to?
SK.
Oh, it's Skell. Okay. Thank you. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm getting old, damn it. Don't pick on the old guy. All right.
What did you say? I couldn't quite hear you, huh?
You know, Ferrets, that old guy's clip is getting quite a bit of viewership on YouTube. People love it when you make fun of old fuckers.
Because
Go figure,
it's true.
huh? It is true. Brent, I don't see shit, you motherfucker. All right, let me grab a fighter.
If you want, that'd be great.
No, that's
I'll give
fine.
you a little taste. I'll give you a taste.
18, Asgard, Pisces. Do we have anything I can quickly get here? I got a ghost. F8's at F18. I guess
Anything to
that's...
distract.
That's true. While you bamoose. We have an eclipse. Let's grab this. Got a Super Hornet Mark 1. That'll work just fine.
Perfect.
We'll bring that out.
Is that the one that just appears that everybody seems to have?
I
Or
don't
do you actually
know.
own it?
I don't know.
I've just had it in my inventory forever. I don't own it. It's just been there forever.
Yeah, I've got loners like crazy, dude. Loners that go crazy.
That and an arrow and a buccaneer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where they came from.
The Buck, I think, is a loner for something else. Most of these ships are loners.
I don't have any concept ships, though.
It doesn't matter. Some of the bigger ships that give you smaller ships for loners will play Arena Commander.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
See, we've got looks like we have a C1 here.
Here
There's
at Terra
a lot of
Mills?
derelict ships here, too. Yeah.
Yeah, I would hold
Maybe
off
not
until I get in the
derelict.
area.
Oh, that's alright. I'm not carrying anything.
No, I mean, I would
gonna buy
hold
it.
off loading up
Oh.
until you have
Oh,
Overwatch.
hell no. Yeah.
Okay. He's like, but it's going to take me a minute to get there.
Yeah.
Tungsten's worth money, right?
What is?
Tungsten?
Yeah, it's
garbage.
It's not worth it in the overall scheme, but yeah, it is worth money.
Oh man, if somebody had a tow truck, there's so much stuff I hear you guys could scrap. Jeez Louise.
Bendy's got an SRV, but I don't know how much longer he's going to be in game.
There are 4, 5, 6 ships out here. Big ones. I made $500,000 scraping these ships just laying around at the this other place that doesn't have a armistice yesterday. Just scrap selling heavy right now.
All right, there's Jetty. Skell is that way.
I can't believe these people are leaving all these ships out here. There's tons of them.
Well, that they can't get their... They can't use the freight elevator, then a lot of times they just leave them in frustration.
I don't know why. I haven't had a problem yet. What's going on with these guys?
Well, earlier we were talking to somebody who's able to use their Hull C just fine. They don't have any problems. They call for cargo loading 3 or 4 times, and it works for them every time. That's not been my experience.
Dealing fuses out all these ships.
That's ferret tactics. Yoink the fuses. Problem solved.
That's how you get free salvage. What are you talking about?
Bro, I got a pocket full of fuses. I'm not lying.
An SRV, this is... if you guys got SRV, this is scrap land out here.
Like I said, I know Benny does, but I don't know how much longer he's going to be in game. I'm going to be dipping out here soon.
Can you rent one yet?
I don't remember.
You can borrow mine if you want it.
Oh, I don't need it. I'm gonna grab all this cargo. I just thought it was somebody could really make some cashola out here.
36 general monsters away from you.
Giddy up.
What are we going to eat for lunch today? I mean, Mrs. B chicken yesterday. Throw some rosemary and thyme on the chicken, a little olive oil, throw it in the grill.
How much do I want to spend? It's a pretty good...
Well, I'd make sure your freight elevator works first.
That's a damn good idea.
I would do that first thing.
It's funny, this is the exact same server as not any of these are the exact ships that were here yesterday.
Yeah, if I start seeing a bunch of abandoned ships, the first thing I'm thinking is freight elevator is not working.
Yeah, it's working.
Good deal. She is out cold, not even snoring. Holy cow. Had to make sure she's breathing, because normally she snores loud. Oh my god.
Cool.
Last night was funny. It was funny. We're watching... Wait. I'm watching something on my phone. Mrs. B's watching something on her phone. And I hear this fart. Normal volume level fart. And then, you know, I just assumed it was Mrs. B, because she's in the living room in the recliner, and I'm on the end of the couch. And then she says something. I don't remember what it was she said. I asked if it was me or something. And I'm like, no, I just assumed it was you. And we turn around and look, and there's Sookie behind us in the dining room. And we're like, was that Sookie? No fucking way a cat's fart is that loud. But it was loud, dude. And then she did it again later, a few minutes later. And we're like, no fucking way. That tiny little cat has a fart that loud. Because normally you don't hear cat farts. You know? It ain't like a dog fart where you hear their ass. You don't hear that with a cat fart. It's just like, oh my god, what died in here? But yeah, that was funny as hell.
Weird, doesn't let me buy anything.
It's not?
I go up to the kiosk to buy.
Mm-hmm.
Select locate. I'm gonna do that. I shouldn't have to do that.
You may have to pick U. Click U and see if your cargo grid matches the numbers on the ship. Sometimes the hit marker for the menu is not correctly. It's displaying something, but it's actually reading another object.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, it is. That's right.
Yeah, I've had that happen a lot for me.
4 SCU boxes. Or 8. Should I do 8s? It's faster, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. What ship are you in?
Caterpillar.
Okay.
I think they've got...
Come on, give me control. Give me control. Oh, come on. What the fuck? I can't go forwards, backwards. There we go. Can you give me movement? Come on. I can look. What the shit?
Is there something going on with like your joysticks controls? Like, is there an update or something you're missing, or?
Even with the keyboard, when I tried it earlier, I don't remember who it was suggested I use the keyboard. I tried the keyboard, it wasn't working either. But yeah, there may be a firmware update for the controls. Okay, and now my quantum drive just... Yeah, it's got my character confused with somebody else. To see, that time the quantum exit was just perfect. I could control it.
I'm excited for the upcoming the variant of the Prowler.
Is that what that was?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I'm back to no thruster. I can fire the afterburner, but no forward motion. I can rotate.
Most of the point, I'm just gonna buy an SRV and start towing shit.
What the fuck? Come on. Can we move? Thank you.
Can we buy those in game yet, or are they?
I don't think we can buy the SRVs yet.
I feel like you would.
What, the tow truck? Yeah, you can get them in game.
Oh, can you? Is it Lorville?
Yeah.
There you go. Lorville, you can.
I feel like you would be a terrible PvP pilot, Pagan.
I am a terrible PvP pilot.
Since like half the times your ships don't even work.
Dude, I mean, I'm just glad it's being recorded that other people can see this shit.
Not his fault. It's not pilot error.
Oh, I'm not a good PvP pilot. I mean, Ferrets is 100% correct. But this particular issue, this has happened a couple times today. In fact, I had to have somebody else fly us through the fucking wormhole to get back to Stanton from Pyro.
Okay.
There is a fuck ton of ships here. What the hell?
I know, I told you.
Tasty.
Which, you're in the... Okay, I see a...
Can somebody check that constellation and see what kind of a weapons it has on it?
The Connie?
Yeah. If it has a size 5 attritions, let me know.
Okay,
Because
give me a second.
Would love to get those off there.
No problem, give me a second.
Mainly for the Idris.
I've got some size 5s you can have too.
Are they size 5 attritions?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Trying to scan Ferrets. It's just... There it goes, it's going yellow now.
I can look at it. Where is it?
Okay, here we go. We have a HUD. Alright. Parts. Joker, attrition repeater 5, attrition 3 repeater.
I want those now.
Alright, well, we're at Terra Mills.
Let's load them up here.
I'm on your server, so...
Come on over. The more the merrier, since I'm loading up $700,000 worth of fresh food.
Please, may I have an invite?
Yep, so Smurf and Lily Ferrets.
I would love to join your posse.
There you go, invite on its way.
You said posse, right?
That's what he said.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully the shields are down on this thing.
They are not down.
Do you have an SRV?
No, but I'm gonna bring over the Idris, so.
Oh. Does it have a big ass tractor beam?
It has a railgun. Does that help?
Yeah, but you can't shoot it in an armistice zone.
No, but I can squish it.
Oh, this is true.
I could just land on it.
True.
Fair point.
Either that, or someone can jump into the cargo bay of it and just turn everything off.
Yes.
I can try that. Once you're here on site to be Overwatch, I'll do it. I just don't want to leave him without Overwatch.
I mean, I will definitely be willing to provide Overwatch if you guys do all of the heavy work.
Got it.
Just got to get over there real
quick. A rock just killed me. I was a good distance away too. I didn't think it was going to fucking hit me.
Which rock? Was it a actual rock or a rock as in the ground vehicle?
As in mining rock.
Ah,
Kaboom boom.
those darn rocks.
It popped and murdered me. I went to freaking give it a little juice and it like got full immediately, and I was like, oh no. At least I set my hearth before I started mining, so I'm not too far away.
Can never remember which. Okay, there we go. It's back spool. It's trying to increase the size of the radar so I'd have a bigger range.
All right, it's grandbaby time. I'll be back later.
I'll see you, Betty. Have a good one.
Would it actually be better if I brought over the Asgard instead of the Idris?
As long as we can get on board the ship and turn the shields off, no problem. But otherwise, we're going to need an SRV or something to tow it out of the area. And I be honest with you, I jumped on board a landing pad the other day with a tow beam because this fucking Gladius was parked right in the way. And I hit it with a tractor beam and was moving that Gladius. It gave me 5 seconds to disconnect for a crime stat. So you can move it with the rifle if you're on the on the deck, but it gives you 5 seconds before you get a crime stat. I mean, I'm not opposed to getting a crime stat and going to jail while I log out, but just kind of putting it out there, be advised, it will give you a crime stat.
So, aborting it would probably be a better option, huh?
Yes, I would say that would be the best option. Disengage the shields, unlock the ports, and we tractor beam those fuckers. If I had the C2 with me, I could just drop the landing gear and nudge this thing out of the Armistice zone. I might still try it once I know Scale's out of the area and clear. I just want to make sure he has the security that he needs.
Thank you. You guys are awesome.
That's no problem. That's what we do.
So I'm over here at the spaceport of Gorison, and there's a large pile of Moby glasses just on the floor.
Okay. See, now I was was it you guys I was talking to about that, or was it Scarred? One day we were having a conversation. I said that Moby glasses should be PvP trophies. You know, if you want people to have some kind of trophy, you're like, hey, you know, I did PvP and I killed this person, and you know, you get like a Moby glass. I think it was Scarred because I think he said that the Moby glass should say like what their guild rep was, and you know, stuff like that. So like if I was out here and someone killed me and they went over and they clicked the corpse, they could loot the Moby glass. The Moby glass would say, hey, PaganLinuxGeek, you know, Kovalex rank blank, you know, Bounty Hunters Guild rank this. So they have a trophy they could go put in, you know, store in their inventory and like, hey, this is a trophy from the kill. That way they could at least get something. I mean, it's not going to satisfy the people that want to be loot goblins, but at least that's something that they could do in the interim.
Give me my ship. I can't retrieve my ship.
What happens when you try?
I get an error. It spins for a long time, then it goes
Red?
Yeah, red.
Okay, are you in a situation where you can hop servers?
No, not really. Because I got shit out in the boonies. Or I got my prospector out there. I want to grab that shit in it.
Okay.
I'm trying a different vehicle, but I gotta wait for it to.
Are you on our server?
I don't think so. Maybe that's the problem. Pretty.
If you're on our server, then you could always exit the menu, load back in, join our server, and know you're in the same place that has your proxy. Then you could probably work your ship elevator, your hangar elevator. I don't know how far down the names go on the server. Sometimes you'll get lucky and they go past H. Okay, I'm in the K's. So, Jed, is that you?
Oh, I was already in your party, so I'm gonna try leaving party, see if that fixes it.
Okay.
I'm loaded up. Just waiting on you guys. What do you mean to do?
Okay, if you are good to go, go ahead and dip. And I will escort you off, and then I'll come back and see what we can do with these guns for ferrets.
I'll come back and help too.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Pittsburgh, I think.
To where?
It's Hurston.
Hurston. Okay. Okay. I got route plotted for Hurston. Yeah, I'll make sure you dust off and get... Yeah, I assume you're going to Lorville?
No, I'm going to... what is this place?
You going to a mining station? Like an HDMS?
Yeah, I'm HDMS.
Okay.
Look out of here in a second. Get up here.
It's fine. No worries.
Get out of that thing. Here we go.
Edmund, Opari, Pinewood?
Pinewood. That's the one.
Is that where you're going? Hey, Boo Bear. As soon as I finish escorting Skell, I'm getting off, baby. He's running cargo, so I want to escort him. Sounds great. I'd love some food. There you go. You tell me what you want, and then I will tell you what I want from that place where you're getting what you want. My screen just froze. Captain D's, I'd like catfish, please. 4-piece. French fries and green beans. If you're doing Firehouse, I'd like the... Yeah, the... No, actually, I want a turkey bacon ranch. The turkey bacon thing that they do. Yeah, that.
Actually,
Yeah.
I'm going to Hadley.
You're going to Hadley?
Hadley.
Honey, would you just tell me where you want to eat, and I'll tell you what I want. Checkers? I'm down for Checkers. I want the fries if you get Checkers. Take a sugar. If you want Checkers, I'm down for Checkers. And you said Hadley? HCMS Hadley?
Yeah.
Hadley.
You're already launching. Okay.
That's fine. Take my phone. Half pound with cheese, no mustard, no pickles. I guess it's double. I guess is what they call it there. Yep. You should go sit down and order food. You're a weeble wobble. Honey, you really need to sit down. Okay, well, sit down. You're a weeble wobble. And I don't want you to be a puddle on the floor. No. Well, definitely go sit down. You need to eat. You took a tramadol. Go sit your ass down. I mean, I like looking at it, but I don't want you to fall on it. And then she's fussing the whole time she walks in the room. Here comes Smut Butt.
I will be back in a little bit. Got company.
Okay, we'll go over and see if we can get your.
Yeah, I'll head back to Terra Bills after I get you safely to your destination.
How much SRBs are? So be in the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's ordering food, so. You want to do treats? We can do that, Jetty. Or Jax. Treat time, furballs. Treat time. Come on in here. Come join the soiree. It's a kitty treat soiree. Hold on, Boots. More's coming. Dave's trying to feed your sister who's outside the room.
I have just 3 million. That's like a lot.
Welcome to the internet, your gateway
coffee?
to adventure.
Yep, you came at the right time. Just in time for kitty treats. The bestest time. Let's see what we got here. Let's try that. That should work better. Oh, don't worry about it, Coffee. I'm just giving you shit, dude. We read typo well here. Hey, Milky. Oh, I think I got a few left. We'll do the last treats. I've got a few left, guys. We need to put more in here.
Ah, damn.
Quantum drive is now up.
There we go, guys. I think I'm just about out. Alright, Hadley. Let's head to Hadley. I doubt there's going to be anybody there, but I'll go check it out first and make sure we got nobody waiting for you.
It's a pretty high profit margin on fresh food right now. I'd be there if I was a pirate. You gotta to pay in the ass in these to be a pirate when you've got these protected zones. You just want to be a dick and ram somebody.
They'll do it.
Oh yeah.
Yep. You guys are gone? Okay, then we'll flip the image. You know, I set that scene up as a joke, where the kitty cam is real big and the game screen is tiny, but it turns out it's actually pretty useful on this channel. I do have a ship in the area. Oh, that's you.
No, there's a ship. It's an Asgard. Don't know if it's occupied or not. Shields are up.
Got multiple ships here. Holy cow. I don't know. I'm seeing at least 2 white chevrons other than you.
Oh, with that, I'm out. You guys have a good one.
All right, I'll see you.
Connie here.
Yep. Got another Connie. Can't even see what this guy is. Cat. That's not you, is it?
The cat's me.
Okay. Yeah, your marker's right, superimposed on it, so I couldn't see it. All right, let's see if we can scan it and see what's on it. Yeah, definitely, because we are not in Armistice. It's not showing an Armistice on my screen. Oh, yeah, it is. There it is. I see it now. My HUD's just being stupid.
Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna go to my front hatch and go take a little gander out that way.
Yeah, I can't scan this guy. There it goes. Now it's scanning. Stronghold shields. 557 Goldarines and Panthers, so this guy hasn't upgraded his weapons. At least not on the Connie.
Yeah, this thing's jacked up. It's not.
The elevator?
Yeah, it's. Let me operate it.
Hmm.
Not my elevator, his. It's gonna run inside this.
The Connie? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, the Connie's jacked up.
Okay, I thought you meant the freight elevator was jacked up.
Oh, I haven't checked that yet. But...
Oh, okay, I thought that's what you were saying. The freight elevator was jacked up.
And luckily, it's stuff I can hold on to if I need to. But I can always fly it over to Pyro too. It's all good.
Yeah, see, I'm not getting the Armistice warning on my HUD anymore, but I'm definitely in Armistice because I can't squeeze off.
Right. Keep an eye on that cell station, and I'll start unloading.
Oh man, let me get it.
They'd be hanging out. I mean, they could hide lots of places, but.
They're still making them with the red lights on top, right?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so. I was going to say, they used to always have a red light on top. So you'd know where to go to buy and sell. Hey, Sneakies. How you doing, baby? How's my girl? How's my baby? Hmm? How's my baby?
Try to make this fast and furious. What you'll have for dinner tonight?
She thinks she's ordering checkers.
Okay. Not gonna work. This Argo is, Atlas is a piece of shit, by the way.
Is what?
Piece of crap.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is.
And actually, A lot of this stuff, like the containers and stuff, they don't work unless you're like right up on them anymore.
Yeah,
They
it's
get, like,
it's
glitched out.
the whole cargo moving. I want to be a trucker when I grow up thing has just gone downhill. In the game, that had the whole thing. It's like, oh, I can be a trucker, I can buy cargo, I can move it by hand, and that's just gone to shit.
At least I bought big containers, so it won't take long.
It's fine. All thing I could do if somebody came out would be just to ram them with the ship, to be truthful with you. It's our misted zone.
Yeah.
I can definitely squish them with a Hornet, though.
Used to, and I was playing with this guy named Zangar. Their group would always have somebody standing by with a med gun. We could just load them up with drugs.
What's wrong, Blue Bear?
Because you have to do it all by hand. And we're usually just waiting for you to leave. Now that I'm already here, I'm probably good.
You're hearing a cricket. Honey, my hearing is not good. I was a metalhead when I was younger, and I drove truck for 6 years. My hearing is shit. She can be sitting there in the living room and be like, "You hear that?" And I'd be like, "I don't hear a fucking thing." Yes. Okay. Why don't you just download them to your desktop so you can print them? That laptop's about fucked anyway. That thing was a couple years old when the hurricane hit. And that's been 6 years, so...
Meow meow. I have returned.
Terra Mills. That's where the... that's where the...
Right, yeah. Yeah. I will be actually coming over in a smaller ship than the Aegis, because the Aegis is just way too cumbersome for this kind of a operation.
I get it. No problem. I am over here with him, Overwatch, where he's selling now, but...
Okay.
It was Terra Mills, and you'll see the Connie when you roll up. There's a Connie here, but doesn't have anything cool on it. The party markers and the ship markers look a lot alike.
One more box after this.
I really wish they looked different.
It's a majestic spawn. Look at that.
What are you guys up to?
I'm just flying Overwatch right now. Ferret's is about to go grab some guns off a ship.
I do hope this new variant for the Prowler is a pretty exciting one, because I really loved flying the Prowler when it first came out. It was a nice ship back then.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a interdiction.
Oh, please, that would ruin it.
If you look in that preview, that is the Prowler.
Yeah.
I think there's glowing red in the distance. I don't know if it's because the Prowler does glow red still. I don't know.
The Prowler does have red things on it though, so that wouldn't really surprise
Actually,
me
isn't
too
it
much.
like a more of an orange though?
No, it's a black and red. Pretty sure it's black and red.
It could be.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
been a while since I flew it.
what else would it be of a prowler? Because you can't do cargo on it. You can't. The only really thing it could be is just a, I think, interdiction or prisoner transport.
I hope it's something new for once.
It'll probably be interdiction. Honest.
I mean, you're
Maybe.
probably not wrong, but that would be kind of horrible though.
I wish they would give it more guns if they get interdiction.
What if they turned it into a heavy fighter?
That's a possibility. I mean, they could be like a heavy interdiction ship.
Yeah, it seems awful
It would
big
be-
though for interdiction.
It's about a $200,000 profit, close to it.
Nice.
I mean, we really don't have a heavy interdiction ship actually, or anything with like a dampener on it that's heavy.
All right, Skull, I'm going to head on out. I'm probably going to... You know what? I'm just going to park this. I'm going to turn it off, though, so that somebody does roll up in here and they want to scrape it, they can scrape it. Because I'm going to go out there and Mrs. B told her to be done once I was done escorting you, so... Get out of here, get out of the armistice zone where they can scrape it.
Who would have wanted to scrape a Mark 1? Ew.
No, you know, there could be peasants out there.
True, there are poor people out there who would take Mark 1s because, you know, they can't touch Mark 2s because that's for the rich people.
I actually prefer the Mark 1, to be honest with you.
I like the Mark 2s because they are exclusive. You can't actually get them anymore right now.
The Mark 2s?
The Mark II F7As, yeah.
Oh, that's 7A, yeah.
The only thing that's exclusive now.
That and the Saber Raven. You can't get that either.
Well, yeah, that's true. Well,
and they can't actually resell that one either because
yes, they can.
No,
they do, actually.
Not.
Only 20 the highest concierge level can buy it though.
The
That's
Saber
only people that can.
Ravens are only you can only get the Saber Ravens from the like Octane like SSDs.
But very recently they said they're going to only give it to concierge members that can buy it. Like high level concierge.
Wow, really?
Only high level.
I mean,
rules me out.
That would go against the contract with the people who made.
Expired. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, I mean, from what I've heard, though.
I mean, the contract was gone for 10 years ago, I think.
I gotta mute this. I can't hear you guys.
Well,
let's raid negligent Care Bear.
This, I mean, like, if that even is like actually true, though, then they could have actually been selling the Raven this whole time, then, but they haven't.
Here, I'll message Sliver and ask him.
The sanctity of this place has been
All right, you guys have a good day. We're going to raid out the negligent Care Bear. It looks like he's taking a bio right now. But we're going to raid out to him. I'm going to go sit and chat Mrs. B and wait for my cheese burger to roll up. I'm starving. So, oops, I need to put the link there. Oop, I actually am going to go let a cat out of her room because right now there's a cat going crazy. She's like, let me out, Mom. I'm friggin' what out, Mom. And Mom's like, I'm busy. Oh, she is too. I tell you, she is. All right, I'm going to hit the button. I'll see you guys Monday night. We're going to haul some cargo around. I've got some refineries that need to be hauled off and got rid of. We'll get rid of those, and we might even do what Skell's doing, run some food, run some chicken nuggets around the universe.
I like chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets are awesome.
Can't you
There we
clear
go.
up two at the stations?
Sorry, what's that?
At the crime set of two, can't you clear those at the station?
Yes, you can pay them off at a console.